Yeah, welcome to episode 271 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are Cliff.
Those are G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, Star Wars, and Transformers.
Yeah. Yeah. Doing much better today. If I don't even know if anyone's watching live. Oh, I see that. Well, there were people watching live, and now it's just Cliff. Dude,
I want to see the comments,
man. No, I like it. Hey, at least we've got one watching live.
Yeah, there you go.
It's one of us, you know.
There could be three. There could be three dudes.
But yeah, the sound quality on the last show completely fucked up. Like every time I talked, there were pops and hisses and stuff. So I've changed some settings on my mic, although I hadn't changed them previously, but hopefully we won't have that same issue this time around. Because did you guys hear anything? I didn't hear anything during the show. No, you sounded fine. But yeah,
I guess there, I don't. So
yeah, he didn't show up.
Yeah, sorry, it was Lotus.
Yeah.
It's okay though. He didn't tell us until 5:02.
It's all good. It was Father's Day, right?
It was my my daughter's grad weekend as well. So
yeah,
from high school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My niece graduated this year too.
So.
Triple A's in the house. Yeah, it looks like him and KJ showed up last night. Yep. Sorry, my big local con was this weekend. So Friday through Sunday, and even though we would have been done and back here in time. Well, no, we wouldn't even been back in time. We always have a tradition of eating at Bubba Gump Shrimp, and so their downtown one just has the worst service of anything. Oh my God. And their AC wasn't working in the bar where we normally sit. And it was it was hot, but we had our good seafood dinner. But yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Seafood is heat. I want to be sweating while eating seafood.
Let's see. I got to see. So we're mostly panel people. We'd make like a once through the exhibit hall. We don't do autographs or pictures or anything. We walk through that just to see the people while they're signing autographs and stuff. But we do mostly panels. Let's see. We did Katie Sackhoff.
Yeah.
We did Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd was there?
Yeah. It was a little rough. He really old.
Yeah. I would imagine he's pretty fucking old. Yeah.
Let's see. Next day we did Ron Perlman.
How's that fucking guy doing?
Good.
Yeah,
dude, he's killing it, man. He's only like 63, 64.
Yeah. He's got a new movie and shit coming out pretty quick. So.
Exactly. And he still just does tons of voices, but he's one of those actors he's like, don't ask me to remember something from a project I worked on because I don't remember shit. I have done so many. He has something like 270 IMDb credits or something like
Dude,
that.
Me and my brother used to be obsessed with a movie he did. It was called The Quest for Fire, where he was a caveman.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Let's see. Then
there's a scene where they like raid a bird's nest and eat open the eggs and like scoop it out with their finger. And me and my brother would do that with Cadbury eggs.
That's awesome. Let's see. Family vacation panel, which was just it was Chevy Chase, the original Audrey, and the original Russ. So Michael,
they gotta be old.
Michael Scott Hall or whatever.
Yeah.
Anthony Michael
from
Hall?
Halloween. Yeah, there you
Anthony
go.
Michael
Anthony Michael. One of those three name ones, and then Grace Van Dien, Chrissy from Stranger Things.
Oh, the cheerleader. Okay.
Yeah. So Eddie was supposed to be there, but he canceled. So was Beverly D'Angelo, and Christy Brinkley. they canceled. Yeah, because it's a vacation
Oh,
reunion.
right, yeah. Christy Brinkley was in that movie. Yeah.
And then Randy Quaid was there signing, but he didn't do the fucking panel. I'm like, really?
Because he's fucking nuts.
Yeah, exactly. We did The Office, which had Kevin, the black dude, and the drunk chick. Sorry, I'm really
Stanley
bad.
And Meredith.
Stanley Meredith.
There you go. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So that was a really good one. Henry Winkler.
No way.
He was the best. He doesn't even use a moderator. He just goes out and does his own like presentation and his own Q&A and all that kind of shit. Like he was amazing. We got real tired Monday night, so we skipped Hayden Christensen, but I had seen him before. Let's see. Next morning, Scream reunion cast. It had Nev Campbell, Matthew Lillard, and Jamie Kennedy, and Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah.
So they were all there. And then it was kind of cool. Rose McGowan was also there, but didn't do that panel. But she came out and said hi to everybody. And then so did Henry at a different point in the panel. So that was a really good one. And then Malfoy from Harry Potter and Danny Trejo.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
You guys got like a legit fucking...
Was Sean Clark lurking around?
Who's Sean Clark? Sorry.
He's their man. He's Nev Campbell's manager. I believe he's also Skeet and Matthew Ulrich's manager. He looks like a punk rock guy. He has a YouTube channel that me and Rock talk about.
I didn't see him at least. But again, we only go like through the fan part a few times, you know. But yeah, it was fun as hell, man. And ours does it great. Like it's not like San Diego where you can camp out and just sit in the room. They clear the room every time. So what's nice about that is even if you have like if you have a panel you really want to go to, you can't even line up until an hour before. So the most you'll ever wait in line is an hour to get seats right up front, you know. And then even when the rooms are so big and so many, like I say, it's just people that don't know how to do cons, in my opinion. But, you know, not many people go to these panels. And so you can even be in there, get kicked out. Like we were in the vacation panel. Soon as it ended, we got in line and we were fucking 10 different like taped off lanes back. And we still got in to see Malfoy and still sat about halfway up and all that kind of shit. So, and his was one of the most popular. From Harry Potter, the fucking don't know. Yeah. Not Lucius, but the kid.
Draco.
Yeah, there we go.
Never seen a single Harry Potter.
Really?
Yeah,
and you know more than I do. I've seen them all twice and I can't remember. I saw him in a panel yesterday. He played ukulele and I still can't remember his name. But all right, enough of my local con. But yeah, we had
cool,
a blast.
Man. Matthew Lillard kicks ass. I bet he was a blast to see.
He was cool. He's like, what I like to do at cons is I like to come out in the audience and do the Q&A from the audience. And he walks around and he sees that people are already lined up at a mic. There are like 30 people because that's what happens. Like as soon as you come in, people start lining up at the mics because you only get through maybe like 10 questions. And there's always like 30 to 40 people that line up. But anywho, if you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it here as we tangent live every other Sunday or maybe a Monday or maybe we skip a time, you know, whatever. But we're on YouTube. If you just want to kick it with us, talk about some toys, check out our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. Facebook page is facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. You can get updates on when we postpone shows and when they'll be on next. Openyourtoys.com has a link to the show notes that has links to everything I'm talking about, including everything we're going to talk about, including how to subscribe through Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts, RSS, I'm gonna have to remove this Sirius XM.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah, they bought Stitcher and they're shutting it down. I mean,
fuck.
a couple years.
Stitcher's getting shut down?
Yeah, they're gonna start their own Sirius podcast app. And I don't know how that's gonna work, but so maybe we'll be on the Sirius podcast app.
Oh, that'd be all right.
They call it SXM now, something like that. You can email us, leave us voicemail, support the show by going to openyourtoys.com/Amazon or /eBay and buy your stuff and give us pennies. And how can people find you, Cliff?
They can find me in the group posting as Red Menace and on Instagram posting as Associate of Horror. I have an announcement to make. I am now electing Shane Montroy, sometimes co-host, as my new best friend, as Roger has fallen off of liking my posts.
Fuck.
So
Shane Montroy with your new daytime job, badass.
I know. I can't be on fucking line with this shit. Kicking my ass.
There are so many posts that only Shane likes. No one else. Just Shane likes them. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I post a picture with my mom and fucking 50 likes. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I'm kind of, I mean, I guess I wouldn't say I'm finicky with my likes or what I normally love things because that's kind of how I am. But yeah, I wasn't on Facebook this entire week. You know, I go like 3 or 4 days without being on there. So,
well, I post everything from Instagram but like every I check it like at least once a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working during the day now, so fuck. Yeah. I don't have time to be fucking looking at liking all Cliff shit. Fuck.
Well, we won't tell
be my best friend.
We won't tell him. We won't tell him where you're at on Facebook then, because you're not on there anymore.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, he's Michael Keaton Batman on Facebook.
Yeah.
If you want to find me, facebook.com/opentoys or at Slick McFavorite. All right. What are you drinking something different because it's a weekday, Cliff?
Just ice cold water, man.
More ice cold water. Love it. How about you, Mr. Bat-Ass?
Key lime cherry.
Yeah. God damn it. Oh, god damn. Okay, hold on. I need to put that on my things to do because I keep forgetting to look at distributors that might fucking have that. What was it? Palm Bay?
Palm Bay key lime cherry.
Key lime cherry.
It's a vodka beverage.
We had a gathering last night. We got a whole bunch of seltzers in the garage.
Nice. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised you don't go like seltzer crazy and drink all kinds of weird seltzers. That's what I do.
They're alcoholic.
Drinking. No, regular like
bubbly
and LaCroix.
I detest carbonated water.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
Ugh, so gross.
We drink it like this going out of
water
style.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Oh. I hated it as a kid. My mom used to do like tonic waters and club soda and all that all the time. But no, now I love it.
Like Seagram's tonic water.
Yeah.
I'll take the cream soda, and that shit makes me gag.
All right, KJ Smith's in the house. What up? Oh, Badass is out of here.
Well, you saw we're talking Transformers. He got out first, so I got to stay.
So I got a new one, and it's really good. So I really like the Simply brand.
Oh, it's like the lemonade and stuff. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. So they make a hard lemonade. This is their spiked peach, and this is the first time I'm having it. And
I bet it's good.
Really
peach is delicious, dude.
Oh my god, so good.
I used to drink a Boone's Fuzzy Navel that was like neon orange.
Yo, I remember Boone's Farm was some of our favorite back in the day.
Oh man, Snow Creek Berry all day long. Ugh.
Yeah, we weren't too macho to be drinking Boone's. I mean, we probably wouldn't take it to a party, but
I used to bring it to parties all the time, just because it was like a conversation starter. They're like, "Is that Boone's?"
Boone's?
Goddamn right it is. Snow Creek Berry, bitch.
That's awesome. I don't think this has a description. It just says signature peach. So good stuff though. Let's get into some fucking con news. Oh, or listener feedback. No listener feedback questions. Maybe did you I think no. Peter did send one in. I forgot to put it in the notes. Give me 1 second.
I figured, yeah, there's no way we got away without Peter.
God, I like prepping my answers for Peter's questions.
Okay, here we go. It says, what constitutes the length of the pre-order by toy companies? In other words, the time a consumer has to wait for their pre-order product to come. Should a company even list a pre-order when they are asking for or looking at a 1-year release date? Should pre-orders be shorter, like 1 month instead? Wouldn't that be better business practice to ask for a year, or instead of asking for a half a year or a year out, or in some cases 2 years?
Super 7.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things. I think long pre-orders, one, ties your money up. Two, it gives retailers and manufacturers kind of an eye into what's popular. Like if you just made something and then fucking made a ton of it and then only put it for order when it left China on the boat. So that'd be about a 2-month turnaround is what it usually takes toys to get here on big ass boats. I don't know if that would give them enough to go on to be able to make next year's stuff or, that kind of thing. But I don't mind it. I don't. The Four Horsemen are the only people that I pre-order from that you have to pay up front and then just wait. Everything else is BBTS or Earth or something. So
Mezco makes you do a down payment, but
do they?
Not in full, just like a 10% down payment. But before I start, I think the pre-order is beneficial to the manufacturer because, before I started doing my bi-weekly, but what's every 2 weeks? Is that bi-weekly? Yeah,
bi-weekly.
Yeah. My bi-weekly pre-order clean out, because I'll get jazzed up, I'll see pictures, I'll be like, oh, I fucking need that, and then 2 weeks later, I'm like, I don't fucking need this, and then I cancel it. But prior to me doing that, which only started probably about a year ago, I would fucking pre-order something and then just fucking forget about it, and it would just show up, and I'd be like, oh yeah. And I think companies bet on that. So
that you don't have to.
They want you to pre-order it so far out that you forget you did, and that's why. That's like I said. That's why I do the bi-weekly clean out.
Yeah, I should have done that. I totally forgot. One of the things that when I did my initial Jomo cancellation of 100 pre-orders, I kept my 3-0 Voltron because I canceled the Carbotics Voltron, which was the $700 one. And then I was like, well, I'll do this 3-0 one, and I know Soul Chojokin is been the king out there. I'm just hoping 3-0 with a brand new engineered figure kind of kills it. And I even thought about it last month. I was like, I think that's coming in. I need to cancel it. And I forgot to. Now it hit my stack. It's not I probably would have to pay a restocking fee or something with TF Source to cancel it. But oh well, I'll have fun. I pulled a Jabba's sail barge with that Skeletor. It got caught up in my advertising. So I kept seeing it on Instagram. I kept seeing it on websites. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to order it. And so that the night before, I was like, I'm just going to put it here, leave this webpage up. And if everything goes the way it should, it was the day of the con. Everything goes the way it should. I should check my email, be on my computer for a little bit. If I'm still feeling it, I'll order it. Got caught up. Fucking 10 minutes after the pre-order, I was like, fuck, I really did want to order it. But I'm
just
glad.
gotta order shit. It's nice that you missed it because, like, to be
It
honest,
is.
do you have the Mondo He-Man?
No, that's the whole thing. All I would have is the animation Hordak, which doesn't go with the fucking
Realistic
toy
skeleton.
Skeletor, whatsoever. So, but it was just amazing that at that price you got every version: Terror Claws, Battle Armor, fucking Dragon Blaster. But, oh,
It was pretty cool.
I'm glad I missed it.
I don't collect dolls, and not because they're dolls. It's really their size. It's just I don't fucking I don't have any place for my fucking 4-inch figures. Like,
that was the whole thing too. I have been playing with my Destro 1/12 figure. He's been really fun. I figured out all his accessories and all that kind of stuff, and he's been kind of cool just kicking it on my desk. And that's how I was trying to rationalize it. I'm like, I'll just sit it here on my desk. I'll put it in a different armor each day or something, you know, but I'm glad I missed it. So all right, let's see. Yeah, this is AAA saying by the time it gets to our door, we're sort of not so excited anymore. And that's been the whole test of Jomo, right? Is seeing if a year down the road, if I'm still that interested in something. He says we want all this want the stuff is being revealed on the live stream this week. That'd be amazing. Companies do pre-order in 1 week. Yeah, that would be amazing if they could keep it a secret. That's the problem. Is
there's no way.
Secret.
No way.
You know, once it's done in the factory,
JB would have it already.
Yeah. Exactly. All right.
I think 3 months is a adequate amount of time for a pre-order. I think a year is decent for if you're big ticket items, like to
kind of work
$200 to $500 items. Yeah, a year.
Yeah.
That gives you time to get your shit together and get ready for.
No, I agree. Yeah, I don't know. I'm, you know, with this big Power Days sale and shit, I actually spent more money than I spent in the last few months because everything was 35% off. But I only ordered the things I really wanted, which we'll see. I got a second order. Another thing, I was going to order the indoor bunker. Peter was like, "Are you ordering this? It's only only like $40 or something, $38." And that was one I put in my cart. I waited overnight. It sold out, and I was fine with that. All right, let me get this screen shared. There we go. First up, TF live screen recap. So we'll go down here, start clicking through some screenshots. So they show Mirage. If you haven't seen Battle of the Beast, he's kind of the cool new guy with lots of personality. Mirage is Jazz's alt mode, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Does some pretty good justice here. He's really clean in the movie. Doesn't have a lot of kibble. The Porsche looks good. Then they talked about the leader, Optimus Primal. And you're not going to see this, right, Badass?
What? No.
The Transformers. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Spoilers. Just, well, I won't even spoil stuff. Moving on. This is really cool. This is a Legends.
Cool.
Yeah. Legend scale. So they did. Yeah. So they did the Prime before, but now they're making the trailer. And what's weird is they're making this Bumblebee, but it's like a Bumble Jumper instead. I think there's like 4 different versions of different ways they put colors and molding together for Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper. So he's not his normal VW. He's got the slick racing back on him. But it's cool. It comes with roller, comes with his axe, comes with the Metabay robot. Bumblebee can go inside the trailer, which is kind of cool. They made it specifically for that.
Like Knight Rider?
Yeah, exactly like Knight
Yeah.
Rider. Good catch. This is somebody I don't remember from like RID, Shadow Striker. It was originally a BotCon exclusive.
Looks like a
People
Hot
are
Wheels
just
car.
people are saying this is just kind of a get the mold out there for mold completists, and they're going to make a more popular figure after this based on this mold, but I don't remember what that was. Got to see Bombshell to finish off our deluxe Insecticons. He looks pretty dope as Bombshell can look. I've never really liked his like
Really?
little
I thought he was the coolest one.
hat. Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought he was the coolest one.
really? I guess I like I think Kickback always looked the best. He just looks so clean.
Yeah, Kickback does look
But
clean. Like he looks like a grasshopper for sure.
yeah, and I always liked how Shrapnel looked like he had big ass horns. Like that's the way
Yeah.
I kind of pictured that. But I love them all. Like the fucking Insecticons are my thing. I think her name is Strong Arm. This is from one of the newer Transformers cartoons. We get a tan Hound. This was like I think this was like a G2 repaint of Hound back in the day. Get really good pictures of the Legend Snarl, which will complete that Dinobot team, and then form Volcanicus. It actually doesn't look too bad. I don't hate it. You know,
That's what you want to hear from a Transformers fan. I don't hate it.
I would never put my Transformers in this configuration. Like I have all the other Dinobots that make Volcanicus, and I've never even transformed them into that. But
I think I've done it once with my with the ones that
the Power of the Primes or whatever that one was. Bludgeoned here looks pretty good. He's a little spindly to me.
He looks like
but I
Megatron.
Yeah, well, they always use this mold. Yeah, they always use this mold to make a Megatron version as well.
Does he have the skull face?
Yep. Yeah, you can see it there. Kind of,
yeah. Okay.
That's super detailed.
And what scale is that at?
Voyager, I believe.
Okay. Right.
And then this was cool. This is a brand new Junkion again. And it is, dude, they are just killing it with the Mad Max vibes on these Junkions. I don't even care. I'm a big Junkion fan. And it was a little off-putting that they weren't all just motorcycles like they were in the movie. But now I'm just loving the vehicle modes and or the alt modes, the very Mad Max, and that they're just kind of making it like, why wouldn't they have bigger Junkions and smaller Junkions and that kind of shit? So this guy looks super beefy in his fucking robot mode as well. And then we'll see in a second here, they teased all the Junkions have been those they're not part formers because they transform all together. You don't have to take them apart to transform them, but you can also take them apart. You get Dreadwing, but they teased a combiner for it, and we'll see a picture of that soon. They had this artist dude. They had the death, so we get to see some of the blast effects that come with the Prowl and the Ironhide. This is from when the Decepticons boarded the Ark and killed, 5 of our favorite Autobots. But that's fun. Trooper Pack, this thing sold out super quick. I didn't realize there was that many people that.
Yeah, it has that Thundercracker in the back.
No, it's a purple seeker, which they consider a drone seeker or something like that. So it's supposed to be like an army builder. And then you get the
classic Hasbro to put an army builder in a multi-pack.
Yeah, 4 of them. 4 of them. They're all army builders.
Oh, gee. Well,
that's why it's it's sold out. Like it'll be a Target. It's going to be one of those buzzworthy 4-packs. But yeah, online it sold out like immediately.
Well, at least they're all on. There's at least it's not like a situation like you're putting the only fucking First Order stormtrooper in a pack with Poe and Rey.
Yeah,
God damn it.
We get the Vovo Prime. So this is the one they did that the Christmas one that I bought, and then I'm like, holy shit, this is only this big. And what's crazy is I thought, oh, $55. It's because it was a limited Christmas release. No, this little fucking Voyager and his trailer is also $55. Now, granted, the trailer is huge, but it's also hollow as fuck and has next to no fucking paint apps besides the side stripes on it. So, anyways, ooh, look at those Achilles tendons on him.
Yeah, that's super clean. Wow, he spent time on that one.
He hasn't been skipping fucking leg day, dude. Well,
nope.
He hasn't been skipping calf day.
Nope.
His upper legs are still pretty spindly up there. He's Joe mode, so I'll wait till he goes on clearance. And then we get this is a remold of Tarantulas, and I don't know.
No, it's Inferno, the fire ant.
Or no, sorry, a remold of Inferno, which he was red though.
Yeah, he was a fire ant.
Why, yeah, and I don't know why this guy is black and purple. I forget.
He just looks like an ant.
And then let's see here. I don't think there's anything in official pics. We have links to them if you want to see like the. Yeah, there's.
I'm really digging that Bumblebee and Prime thing though. That looks pretty.
$40 though. I mean, not too bad. So Legends figures are $12 a piece now.
Yeah,
so I mean, it's not too bad. It definitely went on the Jomo list. Like, I'm down for it. But here, this is on the guy I actually like. I guess his name is Mark. He's always just so excited on his Instagram. Yeah, he's showing how he made a combiner from the existing.
Oh, it looks like Carzilla.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I think that's what it's called. The thing that used to eat cars at like a Bigfoot or what, like that monster truck.
Monster truck. It always reminded me of the what is it, BattleTech 2000, where those big goofy, or maybe it was Star Brigade, those big goofy mechs that they made.
Oh, Star Brigade, they made that big white mech. Yeah,
yeah. Carzilla always reminded me of that, or that reminded me of Carzilla, however you want to put that. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. They have that female Decepticon one here is this foot, but interesting that you can do that. I don't think it was at all like developed in the fucking brain trust room or whatever. But let's see. Oh, hey, wow. Been listening Jurassic Park Compound. Been listening to you guys since 2022. Just wanted to say you guys are the best action figure podcast out there. Oh, thank you. Keep up the great work. I just heard them. They've got big shout outs I literally just watched the Mattel Creations Jurassic Park Gates live stream, or whatever you want to call it. I watched it on YouTube. And they got a lot of positive shout outs from that team. So good on you. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it. Or watching, I guess. Brinkalizer in the house. What up? What up?
Rick, what's up, guys? What's up, Rick?
And he says, finally a trailer for the Retail Legends Prime. I agree. Nerds Gets Chicks in the house. What up, fellas? Hope you all are well. It's Jay, by the way. Oh, JB. Oh, his ears must have been ringing. Is that the right word?
His ears burn. Your ears burn when somebody's talking. Your ears must have been burned.
When it's talking about him. What's the ringing then?
I don't know.
That when you have tinnitus or whatever?
Yeah, that's what tinnitus or possibly chlamydia. One of those.
I've had it so many times I can't even remember anymore. All right. Yojo June comes to an end. Week 4. What? What's
Look at all those numbers, Roger. Look at all those numbers.
Well, Lowlight looks amazing, right? Does he have his instant lost bullet?
No.
No, but that bullet
No.
was kind of big for 1/18th, so it might be perfect for 1/12th.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
That is true. It did kind of look like a little mini flashlight, one of those
Yeah.
LED.
That would have been like a 50 cal round.
So yeah, looking amazing. I love that they're continuing this rifle case thing, even though as somebody that always depicts these as their vintage versions, so I don't care about all those extra accessories. It is cool that they give that to people that want that sniper case thing. Don't think he needs a separate machine gun. Is this deluxe with all of these accessories, or is this just normal?
It looks normal. I mean, I think he's on pre-order for $24.99 on Amazon.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's regular.
See, I miss these things by fucking not pre-ordering. I don't see this. And then Grunt.
Fucking
Like
love
I
it,
s-
man. I love the haircut, and I love the fucking Steel Brigade shit.
Oh, what? Oh,
It's
you
a
mean
cool
this
figure.
Halo helmet he's wearing?
That's a Steel
Brigade, man.
Steel Brigade existed years before Halo.
I know. Yeah. So did Halo rip off Steel Brigade?
I mean, it's military armor. Like, I mean, there's only so many directions you can go.
Yeah, I think I'm going Steel Brigade, the 3-pack or the 2-pack, right? The female and the male Steel Brigade.
Just love that they gave him an M16 and the animated series blaster.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is good.
I love it, man. Like that grunt is kick ass.
It's a great grunt, and it's a great head to switch out Falcon with those weird chiseled cheeks. Like,
get that horrible brown, the Chicana lipstick.
it's just a bad head sculpt. Oh man, it's so weird. But they always kind of shortchange Falcon, because the 25th Falcon had that fucking like maniac cop jaw.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, I'm looking at him right now. He has that's steroid injected.
Yeah,
that is maniac cop.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like he eats watermelons like whole ones and shit.
Yeah, he's like cosplaying as fucking Jay Leno.
Yeah.
All right, we get one of my favorite characters, and okay. I love some of the things so I have every version of this character ever made, and so I have the wolf suit one. I have the fucking I have all these different homages that they're giving the snowboard is amazing. I snowboard, so of course I
really
want to have the
wish
snowboard, but
it was the version 2 snowboard where it's the big the cobra head on the front of it and shit.
oh yeah, that would be cool.
I don't like the wolf thing. I think that's the dumbest fucking.
Not enough.
Yeah, I hated it. What?
And I think his head's too small.
That's I think my biggest thing. And do they show him with his goggles down? Because they just keep I just keep seeing the snow blindness little things that they put on him.
I think the one where he has the mortars in his hand, the goggles are off. Yeah, right there, right?
Yeah. See, I want to see him on, because to me that's the silhouette of the snow serpent, right?
Yeah.
He looks so bulky with his fur, and then his helmet had the fucking
It had the ear muffs and shit.
Yeah,
on it, right?
exactly. And then the goggles over it, so it made his head so big and imposing,
like Televiper.
Yeah,
Televiper.
That's another good. Yeah,
I have a smart computer on my head. Intruder.
All these pictures show it. I'm glad that we're getting the webbing in blue at least.
Yeah, that's
but yeah,
none of blue.
This thing trumped Jomo. After the eel debacle, I'm gonna order this one, but this one is they're gonna have to figure out something else to do with that.
That was bullshit.
That's not acceptable
No.
Oh, sorry, nerds get chicks. Not JB, it's JS. All right. Let's get on to this next because there wasn't anything else there right now.
Yeah.
And then week 5, very, very exciting for
Crimson fucking
I know, dude. Hey, trust me, I'm the one that collects subgroups because it's supposed to be cheaper because there's a limited number of them. And now with classified, they put everything out in every subgroup. So
yeah.
It's getting pricey.
Yeah, dude, they want to milk those molds, man.
Yeah,
You can't really blame them.
No, they're doing it exactly right. They're suckering their adult collector fandom that said, hey, I'm not going to collect every vintage G.I. Joe. I'm going to go for these really wacky sub teams. And now I'm having to buy every classified figure 3 times over.
Yeah, that's what's pissing me off about it. Not
having to. Opting to.
I was going to say, I got out like a year ago, and it's been great.
I'm compelled by the numbers, man.
See that number thing. Yeah. When they originally started doing Black Series with the spines and stuff, I had a local collector buddy here that I go over to his house, and it was just this cat. He was a really wealthy guy. He would open this cabinet, and it'd just be the Black Series, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and all that shit. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what do you do? He's like, when I want to look at them, I just pull a few of them out at random, and I'm like, okay. I do like the blue scarf on him. I like how that breaks up his color. I probably won't display him with that, but
might look good in this box.
Classic Firefly. Again, I'm such a Firefly junkie. I'll probably get them, but I don't know. At least they're kind of making it worth it. They're giving you some, the little remote control car drone and fucking silencer pistol and that kind of shit. But
didn't the other one have that? He had a flying drone, but did he not have the silencer pistol? And
shit? He didn't have he might have had the pistol on it.
I thought he had the more like traditional Firefly gun, which is kind of weird. Why the classic version? Yeah, let's see. Classified
Cobra Island, right? Cobra Island Firefly.
Oh yeah, that
was Cobra Island one, right?
Oh yeah, I was like, the new one won't be taking up that much news. Like, oh yeah, okay, yes it is. Here we go.
It is. Yeah.
Fucking Target.
Product not available.
Oh, just images. God.
Yeah, just images.
I don't know why I'm shopping. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, that one had body armor and shit, right?
Yeah, and
Black
right.
jacket,
his gun is super goofy. Okay.
Yeah, that's when they were giving them Nerf guns.
Okay, I'm definitely in on this one. I didn't realize how well, and I think my favorite Firefly in this scale is the fucking Fortnite version, because he has like the true I think it is. You heard how good I am with names when we were talking about the con stuff.
Yeah, I bought him too, so I'm with you. Like I bought him too.
So we don't have to see too much of him. And then Nunchuck, he's pretty cool. I'm out of the G.I. Joe Ninja game. Retaliation makes me I'm selling off anything that isn't Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. That's what I've decided. So this Nunchuck looks amazing. He's got the fucking Wolverine super cool claws. His nunchucks actually peg into the back of his belt, and then it's got the cool curved serrated katanas.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Let's see. Finally let's see. Hold on. Aren't they usually announced? Finally, the other Firefly was plain under the vest. Oh, that's interesting that they didn't continue his fucking camo under
Why
it.
bother? They were like, "Fuck it, there's a vest."
Yeah, like, yeah. We're not spending that kind of money on paint.
Yeah.
Jay Balthazar, before we move on, says, any idea what's causing the SDCC exclusive announcements from Mattel and Hasbro? Aren't they usually announced towards the end of the May? Yeah, usually they are out by now. If you haven't snapped, Comic-Con is 2 weeks and 3 days away, or 2 weeks and 2 days away.
Half of like Hollywood isn't even showing up, and I hear like half fucking toy isn't either. Like,
yeah,
it's gonna be Pixel Dan and Randy from NECA.
I think I said on the last show that Hasbro wasn't going. Hasbro
I didn't think they
going. They're going, and they do have panels. There was something I read that like, watch for the Amazing Joe panel. But they're not going to have any exclusives on site again. We're going to talk about that in just a second, but it's all going to be, you just get a code at the show and you get first chance to order before everybody else.
And I thought Mattel was trying to run their own con and stay out of San Diego.
I bet PowerCon is where Mattel will show its, like, maybe.
You think so? Interesting.
I don't know. I mean, PowerCon, I know it's not exclusive He-Man. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, I know it's not exclusively He-Man anymore, but that is kind of, it would be a more targeted fan base than San Diego would be.
Yeah. And yeah, PulseCon is just kind of fizzled out. That was supposed to be, they're not going to do anything else. You're going to become part of the PulseCon family. Everybody, it's going to be like Celebration or something, but
we're going to announce Serpentor. And Serpentor's vehicle.
Jacked for this. Jacked for this.
I'm excited too. This has got me super juiced.
Yeah.
You get an MP cassette and Ravage down here, complete with the chain. So if you did get Megatron, or did they do a O-ring Baroness in the retro? They didn't, did they?
She just comes with the Megatron.
Did. Yeah,
she comes with the Hiss Tank Megatron.
I like that they gave Zartan silver. If they're not going to give him any of the action features, I like that they kind of went a different direction with him instead of trying to make him identical.
I kind of wish it was Thrasher and not Zartan.
That's if Thrasher came with this set, it would have been 100% pre-order. I would have ordered it immediately.
Yeah, like fucking. I don't know. Like if you knew you were going to do this. And they do those 2-packs, like fucking put Zorana in there with what's his name? Yeah, with Xandar. Yeah, and then do Thrasher and Zartan. Like, you have other lesser known Dreadnoks, but there you go. In 2 fucking things, we complete the fucking you would have to do Ripper and Buzzer also in the 2-pack, but hey, Or no, and you still
Torch and Monkey Wrench. You could do the bearded twins.
Yeah.
But they're doing all the Dreadnoks and classified anyway, so I mean,
are they?
I know, but
we're getting a Buzzer, we're getting a Ripper, we're getting a Torch.
Nice.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, so here's them standing behind the scenes. It's nice we get to see Zartan's backpack and that he will come with that weird
face mask.
Yeah. I was trying to think of some funny reference that you could call it, like Zoltar mask or something like that. But all right. So that was Yojo June. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta order. And something I saw, somebody was saying that Soundwave was an Amazon exclusive, and I'm like, oh shit, it's the Cobra Eel all over again. And no, it's
on BBTS. Release. I was going to order it.
It's on Entertainment. Yeah, it's on Entertainment Earth. Yeah, exactly. It's, as much as I love it, it is Joe mode because
it's $100.
The other 2 of Joe mode. So, all right. Holy shit, we're only on this. So yeah, we were talking about San Diego Comic-Con. So some of the big studios, Universal Pictures, Lucasfilm, Sony Pictures, HBO, and Netflix.
Fuck Netflix.
Now the last time we went, Netflix was just coming up. They were kind of smaller compared to regular studios, but I can imagine it's been 8 years since I've been there. I imagine they've probably become a huge presence.
Well,
there.
Stranger Things alone, dude. Just Stranger
Yeah, exactly. But Universal Pictures, Lucasfilm, Sony, and HBO were huge there. Huge booths, huge events, huge panels, all that kind of shit. It's insane that none of these are going. And then, like you say, like you were saying, Cliff, it might have to do a lot with the fucking strikes, writer strike now. Director strike just got resolved.
Yeah, like it sounds like they've reached but the actors are certainly not anywhere close to a deal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they extended the actor's contract just to allow them some more time to talk. It sounded like, right? Is that
something
what
like?
hearing?
Yeah, I think they came to like the directors came to some kind of I don't know, like I don't know what the word, like the legal word is, but some kind of tentative agreement. And then, yeah, they did some hokey with the actors to give them a little more time. But most of the actors are like, we're ready to go. Like, let's do this. Like the AI shit is, I guess, just like dude,
yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Oh my god,
Flash and Indy have essentially they've done okay, but they have essentially bombed for their budgets.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah, Flash bombed.
That's because you didn't see Indiana Jones on any fucking talk show, or Harrison Ford on any talk show. You didn't see Michael Keaton go on any talk show. Michael Keaton is hilarious. They're both really funny when they go on like Kimmel or Seth Meyers. There's just no promotion for these movies because there's no talk shows.
Yeah, and we kind of take it for granted because it's in our face every day from all of us. We're like an echo chamber of pop culture, right? But when you talk about what puts butts in seats, you're right. It's mom and pop saying, "Oh, that nice boy Michael Keaton's in another movie," or
71-year-old man, nice boy.
I remember when he was doing the night shift.
He was Mr. Mom.
Yeah, he was Mr. Mom.
Oh, dude. That was one of my favorite like laid off movies I would watch, and now I've been laid off so long it just hurts to watch it. Now
when he's making the grilled cheese with the iron.
Yeah, I'm like now it's too close to home is what it feels like. All right. Let's see. But speaking of exclusive, here's a possible leak. I don't know, but for Mattel exclusive, an elite version of Muhammad Ali for the WrestleMania 1 homage. So I had to go back and watch this. I'm like, I know I've seen this before. And sure enough, I fucking went back and watched a video of it on YouTube. And oh God, it's so amazing. So it's Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus no, he's actually Hulk Hogan in it.
Underlips? I know, but that's funny that they're together.
Yeah, and it's against Rowdy Piper, and fuck, I didn't look it up, but it's like Eric Orndorff or something, and then the cowboy guy. Let's see, fuck, I should have paid more attention. But no, not Honky Tonk. The guy that he carried a fucking iron. Like a branding iron. Shit.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
No,
he had
he carried a 2x4.
Okay, I don't know, dude. I haven't seen wrestling since I was 8.
But no, this guy had chaps and everything. Like he was like a ranch hand, but God. And this was when I used to watch it. But anyways, this is really good from what I've seen. This really kind of fits. He literally punches Rowdy Piper out of the ring because it goes all crazy and he loses control of the tag team match. And then like as a ref comes in to help him and calm one corner down, he starts punching fucking Rowdy Piper until he punches him out of the ring. I'm like, oh, classic.
God bless Rowdy Piper. They Live rules. If anyone hasn't seen They Live and you're watching the show, watch it tonight.
Oh my God, yes.
They Live
so
was such a good movie.
So fucking awesome.
And then we mentioned this already, that Hasbro won't have any exclusives on site. Let's see. Rumors have suggested that it might either be a Crimson Strike. Oh, we talked about that Crimson Strike team with Baroness and the twins, or Chuckles with Armory set. So,
yeah, then I have to get it.
Oh, it'll have a number on it, bro.
Oh,
Do the multi-packs and the vehicles have numbers too?
Yes.
Do they? Oh God, that's
they know what they're doing. They're not stupid.
All right.
They did the same thing with the vintage collection. I don't know if they're still doing it, but for years, the vintage collection were all numbered.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
didn't
think
fucking
they
affect me at all. But like, like I know.
I drew the line only at original vintage, at least to keep on card. It's also the line that they're producing the best articulated 3 3/4, you know, so I still buy them for some of my favorite characters. But as far, I threw the numbering out the window, and all that matters is I have the original. What is it? I always forget this. I don't want the Power of the Force. Original 96,
77, I believe. If you don't want the Power of the Force, I think it's 90. I think it's 77 because I think something like that. 76 or 77.
That sounds right. Yeah, that they made it that, you know, homage to it. But
it's real loosey goosey because Kenner doesn't consider like the 3PO with removable limbs to be like a separate figure. Like they just say C3PO, and there's 3 different R2s, but Kenner only counts one R2. Like,
that's weird.
They do they're a little loosey goosey with that shit.
Oh, fuck them.
So there's all kinds of, no matter who you talk to, you get a different number of how many vintage figures there are.
I just know whenever a new one comes out, I like Google vintage and that name and see if there's like a carded version. Oh, okay. That's one I need for the collection. All right. Toy news, possible new MPs, an MP44 with a vintage toy color, so much darker blues and reds on it, and then possible a Diaclone yellow trail breaker, supposedly. Again, not too exciting there. New Black Series. Any interest in these? We've got the Obi-Wan battle damaged Vader.
I'll wait for the Vader collection to come out.
I got a regular Vader. I'm good.
Yeah, I got like 2 of them.
Yeah, I think I got 3. Like, but yeah,
I got a Rogue One and Obi-Wan.
I got the first one with the really janky proportions on the helmet. Then I got the New Hope carded one because it was a better helmet, and then I got the Obi-Wan one. So
yeah, I've got the both in Black Series and Black Series. That trumped Jomo because I'm not going to miss out on those carded ones. So I have an extra Vader that'll have that 3-piece helmet. And then on the Jomo list, I've got the vintage collection 3-piece helmet as well. Commander Apu.
I think I got him for the vintage collection.
From Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah,
I think this is where he's like older, right? If I remember right, like
he's a hobo trying to get change his helmet.
Oh, interesting. I did not realize that.
So he didn't quite look like that.
Yeah, they might be putting a because he was Clone Wars, right? Originally, does anyone know? No.
I would assume they're all Clone Wars. But
I saw him in Obi-Wan. He's sitting on the side thing like, spare some change, and he's got his helmet upside down trying to get change on. I had to get him. He's a homeless guy.
Speaking of which, let's see, Super 7 shipping update, pushing things out way out, but it's actually not that bad. They don't have too much stuff that's 2024. The Wave 5 of Conan, you did that, right? You're all in on the
Conan. I'm all in.
Yeah,
I even have Conan, King Conan and the Throne on pre-order.
Yeah, that'll be late December. Yeah, dude.
The chair. I want Conan sitting on that chair, like he is in the fucking movie.
Yeah, I feel it. Not in the movie, during the end story scroll.
And isn't it the beginning story scroll too? Oh. Doesn't it start and end with him like that?
Oh, does it? I don't remember that. It's very
Listen, possible. I fucking love Conan the Barbarian. I think it's a goddamn masterpiece. I'm gonna own all the figures Super 7 makes.
I agree. Of the 80s like fantasy films, that those two are definitely the upper. I'm a little partial to Beastmaster though. Like
with the two ferrets. Gotcha. And Rip Torn is a terrifying villain.
Dude, and the bats,
the guys with the cloaks
gobble you up, dude. Yep. That scared the shit out of me. You just turn out to be bones after 3 seconds of them jiggling you.
Are they bats? I always thought it was just dudes in cloaks, and they would.
That's what it looks like, because they kind of have like I shouldn't say, they kind of have like beaks.
Okay,
so they're more like, but yeah.
Listen, I've seen Beastmaster a dozen times, but not since I was like fucking 13. But it was awesome when we were kids. But Conan the Barbarian, I think, transcends all that. I think it's legitimately good.
No, I agree too. I think Beastmaster's good, but maybe it's
silly, but
my
it's fun.
Nostalgia.
It's your nostalgia. It's not quite the. Listen. You'll never hear me talk bad about it. I loved it as a kid. I still love it, but I don't think somebody who never watched it could watch it today and say it's
be
good.
like, that's a good movie. I feel
what,
that.
Conan or Beastmasters?
Beastmaster. Conan, of course, everyone who sees it should think it's a masterpiece. Those people who don't should die horrible deaths.
Don't ever like one of Cliff's photos if you don't like Conan.
If you can't tell me what's best in life, don't even.
The only thing really, apropos to this part of the show is G.I. Joe. So as we saw last week, I got my Wave 2. So Wave 3 is expected October 2023, and then Wave 4 January 2024. So
I'm keeping an eye out for that Flint's going clearance.
Here? The what?
That's for Atsu. What's I said I'm keeping an eye out for the Filmation Flint to go on clearance.
Yeah, mine hit my BBTS and I canceled it. I was like, I'm not into the Flint anymore.
Yeah, I got them, and they won't ever get opened. I just got them to be completist.
Well, it's a good thing that fucking boxes are so goddamn small for you to easily store them.
Yeah, I went to Costco. Has those really nice black and yellow 27 gallons on sale for $8 a piece. There? What?
What do you fit 3 in there? They're huge, dude. I'm storing the Conans right now. They're huge.
Let's see.
It's not Nosferatu's date.
August 2023. Early. Okay. And Turtles, Thundergrad, blah blah blah. All right. I didn't want to go. I just want to say, hey, there's a link. If you don't subscribe to them or they don't send you their newsletter, you can go see when some of your ultimates are going to be shipping, supposedly. Upcoming Star Wars HasLab. So they put out this this little picture with, what do you call this? The Star Wars language? It has a name. Do either of
Gibberish.
You know?
I don't know what the. I know English is basic. That's the extent of it. That's all I know.
So this little code here breaks down to ship's diagnostics complete, laser cannon turret ready, forward cannons ready, rear cannons ready. So I had no idea. I thought about it for about 30 seconds and said, I have no idea what that is. And then looked at the comments.
I was gonna say, dude, there's only two that they've been like that are possible. It was the Ghost or the Ewok Village. Those were the only two anyone was talking about. So as soon as I saw those, I was like, it's the Ghost.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even remember that. And you're absolutely right. Well, you're with the majority. Everybody here thinks it's going to be the Ghost. People are saying they've seen things that it's going to be 600.
Well, it's got to be bigger than the fucking Falcon. It's the Ghost is about the size of the Falcon. It might even be bigger.
Is it in 6? So
yeah, dude.
Oh my
dude,
God,
it's the Ghost is huge because not only is it like is the Ghost, but it's got a separate ship that like
the mini Y-wing or something.
Yeah, it's like the Y-wing without the it's got the Y-wing cockpit with like little fold-out wings, like little tiny like dragon wings. Don't provide any lift. But it's got to be huge.
Yeah, nobody wants it. People are even saying I'm a Ghost fan, but I'm not going to get it. And then they're saying, yeah, if this flops again, they're just not going to give them another chance for a couple years, which might be the case, right? Like,
I honestly don't think I think it's not going to have any problem funding if it's the Ghost. Think about how many kids grew up watching Rebels who are now adults with actual disposable income.
Do you think? I don't know if they're in that.
Maybe I'm wrong. Yet. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think the Ghost will have no problem funding. But we could all make fun of me if it fails. I just think it's a real important ship to a lot of people. I'm not going to get it. I don't need a Ghost. I don't even have any of the Rebels crew in Black Series. I really liked Rebels, but I didn't buy any of the toys.
Yeah. I think I have no, I didn't even buy the Black Series. I don't think I have any of them. Like, I loved Chopper. I thought he was great. Ezra was cool. I might have an Ezra. I don't know.
Kanan was good.
Oh no. I keep forgetting. Sabine, yeah. Fucking graffiti artist, Mandalorian, yeah. Like, I have every Sabine they've ever put out. But all right. Let's see. Hey, let's see. Upcoming. Oh, Dragonfly updates, new pictures, painted models of this. Again, these are like professionally painted. These aren't factory painted, but we get to see a little bit more of the deco, a little bit more of the build out here. The chips and salsa, I fucking love that. I'm sorry. That is like one of my favorite snacks. Like, everybody goes to bed, I turn on a bad horror movie and get me some chips and salsa and milk.
And milk?
So, yeah. Wow. Heat reducer. Dude, milk is the best thing for when you're eating anything hot. Mexican food, hot wings.
I just don't like. I'm just not a big enough milk fan to drink it with like.
Milk is fucking gross, man.
Like, I like it in cereal.
I literally drink it 2 times a day, and the third meal, like, I abstain. I'm like, okay, I've had 2 glasses of milk with meals.
As an adult man, you drink 2 glasses of milk a day.
Fuck yeah, dude!
And you have to restrain yourself for the 3rd time.
But I'm too cheap to buy it in a restaurant, which kind of sucks.
Are you the kind of guy who waits till the milk gets halfway and then you fill it with water so it lasts a little longer?
No. But I do drink skim milk, which a lot of people think tastes like that, right?
I love skim milk. It's the only milk I like.
Me too.
I just assumed because you were being so gross right now, you're going to be like, I only drink whole. Like,
oh no! Oh my God! No, we can't have whole in this house.
We get
2% for the kid. She still needs some fat in her diet. But I drink skim. Miss McFavorite, she'll only do 2% if she has milk, but she's more of a water gal.
Yeah, I just eat my cereal. I like them.
Anyways, we got
You guys are
Wild
fucked
Bill
up.
here.
That's all I'm gonna say about
Sorry, just chips and salsa and milk just really freaked me out. Sorry.
Dude, heat. Anything and heat. Well, again, I drink milk I would drink it with every meal if I could, because to me it's a palate cleanser. You know how people eat ginger with sushi to like,
You're gonna rinse your tongue off with someone's butthole and then try to eat food.
It's an udder. It's their boobs. It's not their butthole. Do you not know where milk
tastes like butthole? So
I wouldn't go that far, but I also wouldn't eat it with chips and salsa.
Let's see. Other odd favorite drink and food combinations. Orange juice and popcorn. Mwah.
what the fuck
And
is wrong with you?
ginger ale and tortillas. Those are like things I had as a kid all the time. Like anytime we were watching a movie and my mom popped popcorn, we had orange juice with it.
Is your favorite time to drink orange juice right after you brush your teeth also?
Yeah, right?
Because that shit is fucking horrific.
Yeah.
No, I am very sensitive to teeth brushing and the flavor it puts on things. Let's see. Brinkalizer says milk is great. Team 2%. Let's see. AAA is going out on a limb saying it's going to be the ship from Andor. Luthian Rails Fonder Hallcraft. Going on the limb there. Yeah, I think you're going out on a very
there's anything kids
limb.
want, it's Andor toys. Listen, I love Andor. I think Andor is the best thing they've done since 1980. But I don't want a single action figure from Andor.
Yeah, me neither. Brinkalizer says I knew a girl in high school who thought milk was cow piss.
She's not far off.
She's probably got like 6 kids. So
Yeah.
no big deal, guys. It's cool.
AAA save why chips and salsa. What does that mean? They talked about it during the live stream, whereas one of the designers and they wanted to make it spicy or something like that. Like that's how they described it during the live cast, and so they came up with that name.
It'd be like any kind of pair. It could be chips and salsa. It could be, like Law and Order or Thunder and Lightning.
Like an homage to the Workaholics and Anders is like, you want my chips and my salsa.
Oh, really? Don't even remember that, and I
do, and that's as soon as I heard that, I was like, "That's what you're talking about?"
Is Workaholic? Maybe that's where he got it from. Who knows? And they can't say that. They can't say we got this from another media thing, or they would get sued.
Yeah, that's what I thought that it came from.
Yeah, milk and cookies. I think everybody likes milk and cookies, right?
I have a funny story about milk and cookies. Me and my buddy Billy.
I'm gonna click through the photos. We don't need to talk about it, but I'll click through them.
Me and my buddy Billy decided back in like 2004 that we were going to start using milk and cookies as a euphemism for a hand job. And we were like, we're going to get it to stick. And we just started like, did she give you milk and cookies? Like, and our friends would be like, what? Like milk and cookies. Like, and they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, like a hand job. And they're like, that's not what milk and cookies means. I'm like, yes, it is. And we were so convinced we were gonna like completely change it, but it never caught on. Only me and Billy still joke about it. So it's every time I hear it, I giggle because like we really tried so hard.
to make a meme in the before
just
it was
to change the vernacular, just to get it into the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
So have you watched this? How fast it's slowing down? Like it's almost like barely moving.
Dude, Glenda was almost like it just didn't move the needle at all.
Let's do that right now. Thank you for saying that. Brinkalizer, remember on the last show when I was 3 sheets to the wind, which I'm getting there tonight, but Brinkalizer had already sent me the charts, and now he's doing them on Google Sheets, so they're constantly updated. So we'll always
I've been following it since the day one, since it launched, and it's just like it skyrocketed, and then now it's just like maybe 100, maybe 50 people, maybe.
Well, let's
Listen,
see how
it's getting made. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, I hope it gets to that last goal for everybody. Because I don't have any reason to buy a 3-foot helicopter. I just can't do it, guys. Can't do it.
Well, we're going to be talking about a almost 5-foot crowdfunding thing in a second here, but so you can kind of see here. So that's the value of Brinkalizer's charts is
You can't see it.
Yeah, you can see what it is.
Can't see it.
Yeah, we can only see the his tank.
Oh, I thought I drug it onto the screen. There you go. Now you can see it, right? Yeah. Okay. I want to get his other 2 links up here real quick. But you can see there the hiss is that top blue line, so that's a pretty good tell of what the hiss tank did. Now, I think the hiss tanks unlocks kept people much more excited than this Dragonfly. I think
these unlocks are bullshit.
That Glenda, I think, has kind of killed the momentum of it. And now we're going to talk about this in just a second. What's that back in con news? Did I literally skip like an entire fucking thing in con news? No. It's down here. Yeah, this Joe Roundtable. This Joe Roundtable link. It was a online interview with one of the fan sites, and they confirmed that Airborne is not the 3rd unlock.
But he is coming to the main line. They promise he's a main line.
Yeah, and that's good. God, you shouldn't make people fucking buy.
I bet it's Crazy Legs.
$60.
Yeah,
I think Crazy Legs would be good. That would be a deep cut, and that might push that over where it needs to be. But
by the way, Crazy Legs, one of the best 30th anniversary Joes that came out. He came out in that line with Lifeline and Airtight when they really fucking nailed the construction of those figures.
Oh shit! Are we on the right? I think I'm looking at a screenshot and not the actual fucking.
It says updated 3rd July, 6:47 p.m. Eastern. So it was updated, like 2 hours ago.
Dragonfly. Oh, okay. Oh, this is an interesting way to do it. I thought it would be to the actual spreadsheet with just read-only access, but that's kind of cool. Whenever he updates it, he outputs a graphic or something. But anyways, okay, so we see how it's kind of going here. So it's not going as good as the his tank. Again, there's always this big jump at the end, so we'll see that soon.
I think Glenda fucked it. I think Glenda fucking slowed it right down.
Do you? Yeah, like I say, I sold my Glenda for my Sky Striker already. Okay. So here, this is the WC entrance stage. Okay. That seems like an old one. Can everybody?
Is your daughter okay?
I was going to say, can everybody hear my family screaming at one another?
Yes.
Oh, I love this mic. I really need a noise canceling mic. That's for sure. Did I just
make cartons glued to the door?
Yeah, here. Oh, I just scrolled too far up here. These are the ones we want to look at. So he did new charts too. So Dragonfly in a pie chart. Dragonfly Mangle 10,000. Ripcord at 13. Wait, what?
Yeah, this is how much it's made. So like the unlocking is the red, and then the ripcord is the portion.
Okay. Yeah, I'm bad at charts. Sorry, Brinkalizer. I've had to
what's this Trivial Pursuit piece?
I've had to program charts before too, and I have to Google so much stuff that I should know about charts already, like from statistics and shit. But okay, so no early bird. Let's see, detailed comparison. Oh, compared to the his tank. All right. So 14,569. Oh, that's not too bad. What is Glinda? 16?
Yeah, 16.
16, and
And
then
2 weeks left. And it
whatever
always
the
hits a
next
crazy
one.
number the last day.
Yeah, and God, that 19K, it just better be. They need to announce it soon, I feel, and it better be awesome.
What if it's fucking Wild Weasel?
Wild. Just so him and Wild Bill can scrap.
Yeah, because Wild Weasel's a
have a
badass
fist
toy.
fight.
But are they ever going to
Yeah.
make him? Because they're never going to make a Cobra Jet.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean? Like,
wow.
I like Wild Weasel.
No, right? Wouldn't a Rattler be about the same size? Well, no. I guess.
Rattler
No,
would be wave.
The
wings,
Dragonfly is
yeah.
so spindly. Yeah, it's only got.
It's very
the
like
propeller
it's
and
very
shit.
it's very, very hot dog. The Rattler would
Yeah.
be very hamburger.
Yeah.
To talk about folding paper.
That's a good way to look at it. All right. Thanks, Brink, for fucking giving us access to your charts, man. We really appreciate that. Again, if you don't know Brinkalizer and you don't know his charts, you need to go check out the Realm of Collectors, where what's he on, like 19 different podcasts on that on that fan group. Oh, he sent me one more. See, good. See, I'm looking at the chat. I'm not that drunk tonight. Here we go. Let's see this slide. Beep, beep, beep. Classified project. Oh, this is a good one. Nice. By week breakdown. Yeah, so that week 2 on the His Tank got a lot bigger push compared to this one. And now, maybe
they're
week
about the same.
Right? Yeah, till we get to that week 5, and maybe again.
But it's in progress.
Yeah, those His Tank releases kind of came a little bit fast and furious, and I think it generated a lot of hype, right? They had the voting for the tactician color and all that kind of shit. I think
they did a great
Listen,
job.
the His Tank HasLab was perfectly executed.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Their team was all over that. Like, and of course it reached all its goals. This is like completely petered out. Like, yeah, we're gonna get a Dragonfly. I doubt we're gonna get anything more than Ripcord.
Yeah.
We'll for sure get Glenda. It'll hit. It's already at like 14.5, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
but
you're
like
right.
16, man.
It's only 1,500 more people, and there's always
that
jump.
That would be a last few
second.
day. Yeah, that'll be. It'll be like the Sky Striker, right? Like, we should have got the fucking ketchup and mustard ground crew. It did as good as it could on those last couple days and really skyrocketed. But I think if it would have had more support in the middle, it would have skyrocketed to get us the ground crew. Because I really fucking wanted the ground crew. But
just because I'm a dum-dum, if I want a HasLab, I'm in the first day it goes up, just because I don't want to take the chance and forget to pledge. So I just go in, like, I accept that I might just get the initial thing. I won't get any of the unlocks, but at least it's done. I don't have to worry about it. That's just how I do it, because I know, Slick, we always kind of give you shit because it's happened a couple times with you, but it's just that's the way I am. It's like, if I want it, I'm just going in.
Well, and the nice thing is to me, I'm like, everybody go all in the beginning, and then if you want to order just one and need to pair one back or whatever, cancel that at the last minute. Show the support up front. But again, Cliff, to your point, that'd be shitty if you forgot, nothing gets unlocked, and now you're stuck with 5 that maybe you were going to flip, because who the fuck would need 5 dragonflies, that kind of thing. So there's also something you need to be conscious of that, I guess. You
at least need 2, because they've already made the Rakondo, so it's very easy to paint that shit in a Tiger Force colorway.
That's what I'm saying, is like, I'm like, fuck, all these amazing vehicles they're making, and we're never going to get any of the one. I'm never going to get a septic tank Hiss tank, an orange tank with ooze fucking cannons.
But isn't the septic tank that shitty Hiss 2 mold? It's not even the cool.
No, it's the first mold. It's just
is it really?
It just has a different cannon on it, and it has a different canopy on it.
Oh, I thought it was the Hiss 2. It was that fat, ugly Hiss.
No,
I thought it was the Hiss 2 as well, but
yeah,
they've made it in other
I'm going to
ones.
trust Roger. He had all of them in minted boxes.
No, trust me. I will never try to contradict Roger when it comes to G.I. Joe.
No, it was a Hiss 1, and it just had a different canopy and a different cannon.
He's been my Obi-Wan.
Fucking Eco Warriors.
Eco Warriors.
God, I remember going to Kmart with my buddy Mike Beck, and we were like, what the fuck? like, what are these?
Let's see here. Let's go back to these things. Talked about breaking tier 2 and tier 3 AAA. Our accessories they're supposed to get for the tank. Yeah, AAA has a good point here. His tank, a lot of the unlocks were accessories. At least the Dragonfly is going to be all figures.
Accessories were bomb for the fucking Hiss.
Yeah, they were again, but awesome. I'll never display it that way. I'm going to put them all on there the first day I open them. I'm going to take them all off and put them in an accessory bag and then display my Hiss like this. Let's see. Brinkalizer, based on the current backer trend, we'll probably have to wait the last couple days for the spike to see the last tier. I'm saying they need to announce it. They need to get people excited to get it past that Glinda tier. And then if we can get past the Glinda tier, hopefully that last couple days spike will unlock that third tier.
I agree.
I'm sure they're frantically mocking up I'm sure they got their AI building a new figure right now.
Yeah. Let's see here. Dragonfly Redline looks like. AAA says the Dragonfly Redline looks like how a helicopter hover across the finish line. That's cute. I like that, Brinkalizer. And Brinkalizer said week 5 started today, FYI. AAA, if I want it, I got it too. I backed one for sure. The silver lining is that there is less in circulation than the Hiss tank, which might be even more valuable in the future. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. I ordered 2. One's going to flip, like we talk about scalpers and all that bullshit in a crowdfund situation. I'm like, buy more, everyone buy one to flip. It'll lock on more shit. But AAA's got a point here. So many Hisses were sold, between AAA and I. We bought 5. He got 2. I got 3.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, dude. I'm like, these are going to be flip city, and we helped push it over that limit.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes, you're 5. I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But you got what do you do?
Like
though?
the Sky Striker, right? When it hit, lots of people bought it to flip. The first couple days, like Rock got really good prices on his flipping, and then it kind of like dipped down. I don't know. Maybe it's gone back up now. Maybe it's heated back up after the cool down. But
that's what I was going to ask. Are you going to sit on it, or are you going to try to flip it immediately?
I'm where I'm at now. I need to flip immediately because the sit is where you get it, right? The fucking sail barge for $2,000 now and shit. That shit's ridiculous.
Sail barge, nothing will ever touch the sail barge. That was the fucking. That was the experiment.
Yeah.
Like, not everyone was like, I don't know about this. But those who did, it paid off.
Like, yeah, exactly.
But now because they delivered on that, everyone goes in for the HasLab. Unless it's Star Wars, and then obviously it's Star Wars.
Yeah. Then you get a Rancor or some bones, and you're like, yeah.
Cardboard backdrop, Roger. Don't forget about the cardboard backdrop.
Yeah, right. I forgot. Yeah. I wasn't there for that unlock.
All right, Deathsaurus update. Again, I'm not in on this. I didn't watch this, but there's a link. It's about a 35-minute long video for Hasbro Pulse. Probably 10 minutes maybe is like the running up to it, but if you're Deathsaurus backer or might have some interest in this on the secondary market, this, like you say, badass, this might be the one where, like not enough people win on it, and so it's the secondary market's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see. TF team interview. So I was hoping I'd have time to watch. There's this one and another video, but I didn't. So sorry, I'm literally just going to read bullet items off of here. And there's probably more you can glean from this if you want to spend the time and watch these 30 to 40 minute interviews. But I'm going to read the synopsis by TFW 2005 here. Let's see. Ideal HasLab pitches Primus transforming Cybertron that you can break apart and have it be part of a little diorama. Autobot City, that would be kind of cool. Blaster as a working boombox, which is kind of interesting. So the way I take these is this podcast asking the Transformers team what they would like to see, and these are their answers.
Boombox for Sound Blaster. All right.
Yeah, or for Blaster. Sound Blaster's the black sound wave.
Right.
Some talk on the state of molds tooling from 84 to 86. So we're thinking about that Walmart retro line, now the animation accurate line. Beyond
Are they
repair.
planning to do more with that?
That's what they're saying here. Some talk on the state of the molds and tooling are apparently beyond repair or lost. And again, molds are molds, that kind of thing. But as we've seen by every knockoff company, it is easier than Hasbro makes it seem to redo tooling and molds, right? Like I doubt those companies that are putting out those G1 knockoffs are 100% original Hasbro molds that they have by some means. But also on the archives, Hasbro and Takara have been keeping track of what they still have. So they have knowledge of what they can produce and not. Ideal hypothetical retro reissue, BMAC, which is one of the people would be Megatron, which is an unrealistic pick. eHobby did the last like true G1 Walter P38 reissue.
Right.
And there hasn't been one since. C Spray, and it says actual pick, like he so instead of Megatron, that won't happen. He wants to see a C Spray. I'm all about a C Spray. I'm looking at my dude. C Spray is one of my most favorite G1 figures of all time. And then Mark says, yeah, I don't even have my Legends one. I have Vintage, I have Iron Factory, I have, oh God, I forgot. I have the Dr. Wu, and then I forgot what that one fucking is. An iGear one, I think. But anyways. Let's see. Mark wants to see Cyclonus. And in the retro, God, Cyclonus was
terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. What
I would love to see. I would love to see some like G1 stuff, like a Jazz, a Prowl, Blue Streak.
The problem I think with all of that is their specific car models. So not only like the Seekers or the Insecticons or Hound, where it's just kind of looks like a Jeep, it looks like a jet, those are like, that's a Porsche, that's a Nissan.
Yeah. Z28, yeah, right. Fuck, that sucks.
Evan apparently has a pitch for Thunderclash. He brings up every group meeting they do. So we got a Thunderclash back in the day and a BotCon box set. The Omega Sentinel was one of the better performing pre-orders they've done this year. That's good. I love the Omega Sentinel. Like I say, the fucking Guardian robot. Again, Jomo, baby, fucking saved $70 on that motherfucker by
The
not
Omega
pre-ordering
Sentinel was the blue and white one,
it. Yeah,
right? And I have the one that's the actual colors.
the Mega Supreme.
Yeah,
I got both.
yeah,
So
I got
I'm
that one.
better than you. Let's see, another interview. This was by this guy, and I love this. His handle is Toys R Us, because I assume his name is Russ. So that's the most brilliant.
Clearly his name is Toys R Us.
Clearly his name is Toys R, and Russ is his dad.
Russ is his dad.
So it says 40th news of collaborating is basically the other companies have scans of the G1 toys and make versions of that, but no transformation. Hey, Jesus. My daughter going crazy. With working with what they have for the retro line, but not all molds available, and even some were recreated market wise, it might not be worth it for some in the end. Yeah, I guess I could see that. You may not, especially when you're putting them out not as a G1 reissue, you're trying to find all these weird different ways to put them out. Also talking other factors for why Megs can't be a gun. Society stuff, lots of red tape. Yeah, okay. And the next HasLab will be planned to be revealed this year for them. Thinking Autobots. Maybe these guys are probably asking the same questions and getting the same answers. Delaney would dig a Rise of the Beast Maximals multi-pack or a Stratosphere as HasLab, or overall in general. The fuck? Okay, I don't even know what they're talking about now. I'm getting lost. Mentions.
Don't you find it funny though that Hasbro's like, listen, Megatron can't be a gun. There's a lot of shit going on in schools and kids and guns. And gun manufacturers are like, go fuck yourselves. We're going to sell these to anyone who wants to buy them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Megatron being a gun would be the least of it.
Yeah, right.
All right. Let's see. And then G.I. Joe Roundtable, again, didn't get a chance to listen to this, but go listen to it.
Read some of it. I read the part about the Airborne, but
okay, yeah, that we were talking about.
Yeah,
so that won't be an unlocked. Let's see. There will be a second name only figure announced today. Stay tuned. Okay. They're gonna Pulse exclusive Hiss 788 Fire Team 3-pack, and from assumptions, this is just going to be a Cobra Trooper 3-pack, essentially, because we have the tacticians are going to look like the Hiss driver.
Yeah,
you're going to have the Hiss driver, then you're going to have a 3-pack for support. Maybe some kind of armor on them. Maybe it's like a Cobra Trooper with Hiss driver armor.
Yeah, or maybe even like Firefly's flak jacket.
Yeah, Firefly's flak jacket. Yeah, like.
Or maybe they're going to be like the Bazooka Troopers with like their fucking netted.
Yeah, the webbing on their helmets and shit.
The netting on the helmet would be good. San Diego Comic-Con will have a very important G.I. Joe panel with new renders. G.I. Joe O-ring line is on hold until further notice, so maybe we should count ourselves lucky.
Dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
Unless
the quality was shit and the prices were too high.
Yeah, those prices were too high. Yet I bought 2 of every single one.
I just bought the Cobra Commander just to have one set, one good guy, one bad guy, good to go.
Let's see. G.I. Joe brand team is looking for feedback on creating new, never seen vehicles for the classified lines. Are they talking about like comic or something like that? Like some
the comic?
Anyways,
didn't really do anything outside of.
I was
There are
going to say
so
the
many
comic was just an
vehicles.
advertisement
Yeah, they
for
just-
the toys. So it didn't appear in the comic unless there was a toy. Hey, please.
Hasn't the G.I. Joe fan base made it very clear with Classified? Nothing new, old only.
Yeah.
Make it what we remember, but bigger. That's all.
Hey, you know what they should do? You know what they should do for Classified? They should do like a World War II motorcycle with a World War II sidecar. So I could put Dr. Henry Jones in the sidecar, and Indiana Jones on the fucking like I'd buy that for more than $1.
Brinkalizer says Sail Barge was the least produced HasLab, and he knows.
Yeah, it was
he's got the
unproven.
charts. And then we do have JB, which I did not know that was your first and last name, JB. Welcome. Not one of the 4 big. However, any thoughts on? Oh, we're getting to that. It's coming up on the Cat Slayer. What's up, beautiful?
Your child is going out with Susan and probably not coming home until tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
Well, she can come in and give me a kiss goodbye.
okay.
Hi, Jessica.
I
They
just
say
I
hi.
don't want to be on screen. I look like shit. I
They
look like shit run over.
Roger and Cliff say hi, but
Hi
yeah,
guys, I
she
love
can
you.
come in. Just have her. Is she leaving right now? Oh wow, it's my old neighbor looking very mad at me. I'm live on YouTube right now. Do you want to say hi?
Who are you live to?
Only 7 nerds.
7 nerds. Hi,
Oh.
nerds.
That was real rude, by the way.
He told me to. Look at his player room.
Hey, we own our shit. We don't try to hide it. Okay. Good to
Nice.
see you, Susan.
You too.
What a fucking
Hi,
joke.
Sophia.
Stranger.
Hi.
Come give me a kiss before you leave, Kins.
Yeah.
Oh, you're leaving right now.
Or Sophia.
Did,
Michael Keaton deserved
Wow.
better.
yeah, I know, right?
His other movie got fucking shit canned.
All right.
Like that
Bye,
girl, they just
guys.
fucking shelved. That poor man. Like,
All right.
Dude,
Sorry.
saw-
but he was great. He was
Yeah,
great.
I loved it. I fucking loved him in that movie.
No spoilers. Haven't seen it. I'm cheap and I don't like a lot of people around me, which I guess by the
Well,
sounds of
dude,
the
I went
box
opening
office,
night,
there's not a
and it
lot
was
of people
fucking-
around.
Me and Carl, I think, counted 15 other people besides us on opening night.
Like
I went
in
to a
the
matinee
biggest
on-
theater.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah.
a matinee on Canada Day, and there were 6 of us in there.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about that.
You will not get trampled.
Let's see. Right now it's still it says his tank is still on schedule for a fall shipment. Now remember, fall is until December 20th. So just
Yeah.
that marketing
September
talk.
20th.
Yeah. No. Fall, that's when it starts. It doesn't
Yeah.
end until
Oh,
December
I
20th.
got what you're saying. Okay.
So when they say it's going to be a fall shipment, you might be seeing that in fucking, under your Christmas tree kind of thing.
Whatever.
I'm fine with that.
It'll come when it comes.
Dude,
And,
I'll
I
tell
was
you
a good
what.
boy this year.
I was going to say, if that's what I have to open up on Christmas, I'm all for it.
Me too.
I think I got the classics Wind Raider like 2 days before Christmas when it came out. And that was awesome. Like,
Let's see, is looking for feedback on creating. Oh, we talked about that. Serpenter and Documenter are no longer available for reproduction.
Yeah, I read that too. I was like, shit, really?
Good. Thank God. I have a couple I need to flip. Sorry, everybody. But yeah. G.I. Joe brand is currently working on 2025 lineup for classified products, world building, and how they are going to expand the line even further. They really like the retro carded G.I. Joe classified figures, looking for a way to make that available to a wider audience if possible.
Don't sell them at
And
Walmart.
Thank you.
yeah, no shit. Like Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon exclusives, with the exception of their fast sellouts, are so much easier to get than fucking Walmart exclusives.
Yeah. Yeah. A little spoil. Oh shit. Okay. I did keep them handy. Spoilers. I got a couple of those to show off. But all right. Jesus Christ. All right, we're to third party. I miss when Mrs. McFavor and I used to take breaks. I don't know if I like the live thing because we don't get breaks. And I know you two nicotine addicts agree.
Well, it's not so much
probably,
that I
right?
like smoking, it's that I hate Transformers. And when you have 3 Transformers stories in a row, I'm like, yes.
It's my time.
I ducked out during Death Saurus because I was like, I got Death Saurus, I got a TFT interview and another one. I'm good. And
Yeah, I'll be back by the time the Turtles lair and Turtle Band hits.
All right, let's see. We got third party new age slag. So these are just 3D renders, but looking good.
oh,
Or
Rock's
maybe
favorite.
this is
Gunmetal Gray.
this is the model. Yeah, no, this looks like probably a model that they sent him pictures of. But looking really good. Very animation accurate here in both molds. Again, it sucks that it's new age and this will be a $100 4-inch figure for some reason. All right, JB, we're to your thing. Super 7 Thundercats layer. Woo,
This is
woo.
gonna be $3,000, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. So they sent out one of those darkened pictures, which
Yeah.
I don't know if they want people to do this. Like, if the Photoshop artist doesn't know how to actually blacken it out and remove the detail, I assume they want people to do this.
Oh, they know
Bring
what
it
they're
into
doing.
Photoshop.
They're not fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah,
They're like,
exactly. This guy's been doing my job longer than I have, so they know that this is going to happen. So, two Toy News International took the teaser shot and increased the brightness on it, so we get to see a lot more detail in what they're showing here. Oh my God, I used to love those paws opening up and the thunder tank coming out of it. Now I can't imagine that's going to happen here.
There's
I'm
no
sure
fucking way the thunder tank is coming out of that thing. The thunder tank is the size of a fucking small child.
Yeah, exactly. This would make this 6 feet tall. But so here's the darkened picture they originally sent out. We get a little bit of side view to see the 3D. We get that. So looking amazing. There was even talk whether this was reaction or ultimates. And then this question answered that.
Well, they said in a group chat too, they were like, it's not reaction.
Okay. Yeah.
Not Brian Flynn, but somebody else at Super 7 confirmed.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
look at that fucking, look at
Yeah.
the size of that. If that's
that's
a fucking
6-inch figure sitting in a chair.
That's a 7-inch figure, dude. Those are the classics.
Oh, Ultimates are 7. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
the Masters Classic buck.
Well, but Masters was 6-inch. Ultimates
Masters Classics, dude, were 7-inch scale. You compare a Masters Classic figure to a DC Universe Classic, which were 6-inch, and it's drastic.
Are you serious? Oh, I didn't
I'm
realize
dead serious,
that.
dude.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember they used the Masters Classics buck for the Dark Knight Returns Batman, and everyone was so excited about it because he was huge.
Interesting.
Come on,
but yeah, either way, this thing's sorry.
It's okay. I'm just, dude.
You said all of that, and I still disagree with you. I believe Masters is a 6-inch line, but or Classics was 6-inch, but we don't need to argue about it. Maybe Thundercats are 7 inches just because they were 7 feet tall as as characters, but anyways,
they were literally built out of the same parts.
What's interesting up here in one of the control panels is they're playing Tetris. Can you see this up here?
Oh, that's cool.
If I can blow that up, yeah. Look at that Tetris up here. I don't know if that's
it's just a universal game. Like,
yeah. Well, after it's smuggled out of Russia, at least it was a universal game. Let's see. Mondo Godzilla tees. Wow, these things are gonna be fucking ridiculous. So Ultimates are $55, but the Godzilla ones are $85. So Mondo's are $250. What do you think a Mondo Godzilla would be?
5.
Yeah,
5?
easily.
I don't think they could sell it for that much. I'm gonna go 400, like 385 or something. But again, that's only like 120 over that, but we'll see. But yeah, that's coming if you're a Godzilla fan. And we went back here. Oh, yeah, JB was asking us potential price on that. So let's get realistic. What do you think they can get away with? What they sell Snake Mountain for? No, the Cat Slayer. Sorry, I went back to the Cat Slayer because I'd
say the lowest they can probably do it for that size. If they up the production run, you could probably get away with it for like 12.
You think 12?
It's gonna be over $1,000, dude. The fucking Thunder Tank itself was 500.
Yeah, the Turtles van was fucking 6.
Was the Turtles van that much?
I do think it's gonna be.
I was thinking 700. I don't think. How can you do a toy over 700? But I mean, obviously, hot. How can you do a 7-inch toy? Has there ever been a 7-inch toy over 700 or 6, 7?
I don't think so.
Whatever we want to call it. So that's kind of where I'm at. Maybe a $799. What do we have on Legos? Is Legos the most expensive set, $799, or is something trumped the new Falcon? Is something more expensive than the new Falcon?
I have no idea what Lego prices are these days. The higher end stuff's at least $1,000, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. I can't think of a set. Like I said, my knowledge, I can't think of a set over 800 right now, but anybody else chime in? Super 7 also announces a Gremlins license.
Nice.
So again, I think they can get away with this. I don't know if NECA lost the license, but again, NECA is 6-inch and at least Ultimates has always been 7-inch.
Yeah, Super 7 seems to have their own size.
Yeah, they can get away just the way McFarlane can get away with simultaneous licenses because they're rocking a 7-inch scale. But
right.
Like I say, I still disagree with Cliff. I think Thundercats are a 6-inch and Classics are a 6-inch, but looks like Mr. Cliff is rebooting his computer. So let me go on about how wrong he has got to be. I obviously
I am trying to be his best friend here. Okay, you're fucking me over on this.
All right, let's get on here. And we're coming up to stuff that I want him to chime in. Oh yeah, Indiana. All right, we gotta wait.
Let's go to creations and then we'll come back.
No, because I want him to chime in on that, even though he would never get it. But yeah, here, why don't we talk about the Transformer? Oh, and I think he's ready.
Mr. Okay.
Yeah, so they did a Ultramag. Oh, I thought this was the regular one, but this is the powered convoy version. But it's still cool to see this Micromaster scale Ultra Magnus with trailer and Prime in his own cab.
He looks cool.
But again, God, this is fucking $50, dude, for so 6 centimeters. Yeah, I don't think Ultra Magnus is 2.5 inches. I think they're saying that's the scale, which Magnus is a bigger figure. So I'm thinking this is a 3-inch figure, but still $50 for a 3-inch fucking figure.
But look at
sorry, Cliff.
The parts
Go for it. Yeah, no. I mean, like I say, the engineering has got to be freaking amazing on this thing.
There's no way you can get away with saying that, right?
Yeah, it's a freaking mech suit. It's got the individual cab and all that, but still. We skipped all the good stuff, Cliff, and did the last Transformers one. So once you got
All right,
on,
cool. I
you
was
could
watching on
go back.
YouTube on my phone while I was rebooting. I heard
See,
I heard the
I was
trash you
just-
talked, Slick, and I heard the defense that Roger presented. Roger, you're
Thank
my
you.
best friend again.
Thank you.
Dude, I looked up, I Googled while I was on my Mac, I Googled. I mean, I'll give it to you. They're 6-inch scale, but they're a beefy 6-inch. Like they are still a bit taller than the DCUC figures, but I'll give you 6-inch if it's a semantics thing. I'm not really looking to like. They're just a beefy fucking toy.
Yeah, I agree. Indiana Jones live stream. All right, Cliff. Let's. I'll click through photos and you. Let's talk about them.
Pre-ordered. I want
so-
the indie from each movie.
And this one has the new improved whip clip.
Oh, good.
Right? Whatever they call it.
I don't know. Like
Oh,
probably
you did.
not.
Yeah.
It's probably
No,
flaccid
this-
as fuck like the other one.
No, this one they did say they improved it without
did
saying
they?
the other one was crap. They say this one is, I don't think they say improved. I think they said we did a little bit different one to make it sit more flush.
So it
or
works.
something. Yeah, exactly. Grail Temple again. It's been so long. We get the night. They talked about how gaunt they made him look, which is good.
Why do we have the Grail Knight but not Molaram?
Exactly. He's gonna be a Comic-Con exclusive.
Oh, I'll lose my shit.
Henry Jones Sr., more men in
Love it.
suits.
It's perfect. I cannot wait.
It is.
That
It
is a
very
really good sculpt. I'll give him that. Like
This is eyeglass. Oh, I was gonna say yes, and his eyeglasses removed too, and they're not awful. Usually, 6-inch eyeglasses are pretty terrible, but they're not great. But they're not awful.
Yeah,
they're not
More
6
guys in suits.
dude, it's just they just love using it, releasing guys in suits,
Were
and then shipwreck.
these all from the old movie?
No, the last two are from the new movie.
Oh, okay, yeah,
That's
okay,
Antonio
that's-
Banderas.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's awesome. It's a good likeness. Now that I see like him as like an old man. Not that he's not an old man. He is.
yeah. I
an
was gonna
old
say
man.
he's probably in his early. He might be in his early 60s, dude. Like,
I was thinking late 60s myself.
yeah, let
but
me check. Actually, I don't know how old he is. I'll check.
So then the
We're going with 65.
all right. I'm 69. 69 and
He's 62. I win early 60s.
okay. Yeah, you're the closest without going over.
He might be responsible for my favorite meme ever.
And what's that?
It's the scene from Assassins where he types something at a computer and then leans back like he just typed the most amazing thing ever.
Post ever.
Seriously,
Oh,
just
I
Google
don't
Antonio
think
Banderas computer. Oh, dude,
And
you got to
that'll be
check
on
it
there.
out. Just pull up a window and type in Antonio Banderas computer, and it'll show you a GIF.
So we get
It's
what
from the
do they
movie
call this?
Assassins with Sylvester Stallone.
And I
This is the
I
Grail
like that
table.
movie. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was the Grail table. So where he has to choose the right Grail.
He must choose,
There's
but he must
But he
Yes.
must what?
he must choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
Oh, yes.
That's what he tells him. You must choose, but choose wisely.
These making you happy. So these are never made before, right?
Correct. Yep. No Last Crusade. This is all. Well, they only made Raiders figures, so Last Crusade is, and they both went up on
even
pre-order.
the Temple figures, or have they not done Temple yet? Did they do?
The
Well,
LJ
they
did a line of Temple of Doom figures. They released Indy, Thuggy, Giant Thuggy, and Molaram. That's it, and they were completely
Oh,
different scale.
interesting. So the short round is a brand new figure as well.
Well, yeah, but it came out in 08 in the
Yeah.
Hasbro line.
Yeah, just not in a vintage.
Yeah. Exactly.
These were great. The actors that fucking play the characters on there, just I love her. She's like, should I open this? And they're like, yeah, open it. We'll send you another one if you want one on the card.
If you want one in a closed box, you can't look at.
Yeah, exactly. Anything else here? No, that was it, huh?
Just,
Okay.
dude, it's frustrating, the lack of like fightable villains. Like no German mechanic, no Cairo swordsman.
Yeah. That's right. In the 6-inch.
No,
Hopefully, he wouldn't be orange.
Yeah, no German soldiers.
Actually, get him.
There's
God,
no
that's
way they're gonna
crazy.
make Nazi
Who would be
fucking
orange?
shoulders. No way.
Dude, they can just make generic German soldiers without the that's what they did in
Without
08.
the
They just
symbol.
released German
Yeah,
soldiers
that's true.
without the armbands. Dude, have you seen the Colonel Vogel figure they released in 2008? That's a straight up Nazi. And they just made his armband black. But it's like legitimately the most Nazi toy I've ever seen. And they just put it out into Toys R Us. like
Well, besides Gun Runners, the fucking Marauders.
well, the Gunrunners was
they made
is-
like
it's all
history
online
accurate
shit.
Germans. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
all online.
mass
That's not in
release.
stores.
Yeah.
Like,
So this is what I spent my time watching while I was getting ready for the show. This is really fucking interesting how they're doing this.
it's a
I
goddamn
don't-
joke is what it is.
I
like.
was gonna say I don't know if it's working. It's gonna work out well for them, but so basically they're making these gates and the car. You get the car or the truck, if you want to call an SUV a truck. I don't call it.
I call my
truck, but-
Durango a truck, so
Do
It's the
you?
Explorer.
Yeah.
It's the Jungle Explorer.
Do you?
I do.
It's a car with high clearance. But anyways.
Those figures are 7 inches, so suck it.
But it's
Thanks, Bestie.
the Wrangler the Wrangler is highly detailed. So the gates have
It's an Explorer.
oh, did I say Wrangler? Sorry.
You sure did.
The
Yep.
Wrangler on the mic.
Yep.
So the gates are they're I wanted to say, is this animatronic? They are powered gates, so they open by the push of a button.
They play the theme.
Yeah, they play the theme. They play ambient music. There's 3 different settings for the lights and sounds. The little fire, the not pilots, but I don't know what you call that, torches. They flicker like but that's all you get at the 5,000 mark. Then you start unlocking things. So at 6,000 you get this
Kid on a
guy,
fence.
yeah, with his hair
You get the
really
like,
badly
You get
painted.
the
Go ahead.
first
Gross.
base. Uh-oh.
Sorry, Cliff. You
I
cut
might
out
be
there
I
for
might
a
be
second.
done for the night, guys. I know.
No, you're doing fine.
I just think it's ridiculous that the Explorer that people can buy in stores, and actually you could buy it for a while, you could buy on clearance,
Oh.
is part of the gates when really it should be the gates and the fence. And then you start unlocking shit.
that
Am
I kind of agree.
I don't know what's going on with my connection.
No, you're
guys.
fine. It's just intermittent. You're doing okay. But the only reason why I could see them delaying the gates until the next one, until the 6,000 with a kid on electric on fire. This kid is on fire. Is it makes it fucking, what did they say? 42 inches long when you put the fucking paddock fucking not gates but the fences on it.
So you actually get
Um,
sections of gates that come with, or section of fence.
That's one of the unlocks. So
Okay.
it's the dude that gets electrocuted, and those gates are the next unlock.
Right. Okay.
And then the third unlock is the not even part of this movie, the Lost World T-Rex, which these pictures are doing it a lot of credit in the live stream. Like the striping on it just looked like the fastest like airbrushing stripes on a toy I've ever seen in my life. It wasn't doing it any credit. You really out now?
Yeah.
Have a fun sleepover, beautiful.
I will, but I won't.
And then so this will be the most articulated T-Rex they ever put out, even over the Jurassic Park toilet scene with the lawyer. They added some extra articulation to them. And then at 10,000, you get Lexi with her cool purple hat. Hardcore collectors were complaining that on these collector level toys, they don't have elbows on the kids. Only the adults have elbows. So yeah, that's a little shitty. They kind of marketing speak their way around that. And then with Lexi, you would get the goat, and the goat would have a removable limb, a removable bloody limb. So like I say, it for $250, yes, or yeah, $250, I could deal with it if it was all in, but like you say, I don't think it's going to get there. No. The other favorite thing, this is what I really want, are these fucking paddock signs of all the different dinosaurs. That's if it funds, if it gets to 5,000 within 2 weeks. So it's not looking good.
No,
I'll tell you that much. Because did they do it for 30 days? So it's already been 7 days and it's only at 1,200.
Well, it's got 23 days left. So,
Cliff saying his internet's bad, but on a good note, Brinkalizer just sent me Jurassic Park gate chart here. Oh, looks like Cliff's back. Good, Cliff. Please hang in there with us, even if you got crappy internet. Hey-oo.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Just hang in there. Don't quit. Even if you're
I'm no quitter, except for all the things I've quit.
Except for all the negative things, at least. So Brinkalizer sent along a Jurassic World chart here. Let's see. So tracking it. What's the blue? Oh, the Eternia.
Yeah, that really petered out.
Yeah, you could see where it's fucking toasting this
deadline right there.
Yeah. And you can see how crappy this little starting line is.
Yeah. So did the Eternia set even fund?
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh, it did.
It did unlock everything, right? Didn't miss one unlock. And then I didn't back it.
It got Modi.
Yeah, I missed the early bird backing, and so I was like, well, I'm done. But yeah, I missed one unlock. Was it the Black King Grayskull? The Origins Black King Grayskull?
Yeah, that was the early bird. Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, was that the early bird? Oh, yeah. Okay. It missed something, but anywho. So yeah, I would do this if it was all in at 250. I think I would. But it's not going to get there.
I think this is the weirdest crowdfund too, because this is a line that fucking moves on store shelves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it actually sells. I mean, they've had to clearance some of them, like the fucking security guard guy. He clearanced. Ellie and her poop gloves clearance where I was.
Who wants the poop gloves? Even I was like, I don't need these.
I really wanted the poop gloves. I was like, if I would have seen it hit like $6, I saw it when it was half off, so it was like $7 or $7.50 or something. Yeah. But yeah, well, we'll see. There'll be time at the next on the next show.
And why? And my other thing, and I don't know if you guys talked about it while I was getting shit on by my internet. Why is the T-Rex the Jurassic World T-Rex, which never came in contact with those gates?
It's the Lost World.
That's what I'm saying. What did I say? Jurassic World? Yeah, that's what I meant. Lost World. It's the bull.
Yeah. So during the live stream, they explain this as, this is not a Jurassic Park crowdfunding. It is a Jurassic World, or they more put it, it's a Hammond collection crowdfunding. So they wanted to launch it on the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park to mark that as being special. But the entire offering, everybody wanted this buck, and it's in quotes. I guess that's actually the name of the Tyrannosaurus from Lost World. I thought they were talking about
it's what
the buck,
Tembo calls
like
it.
The figure. Yeah.
Like
I thought they were talking about the
whatever.
figure mold. Yeah, they wanted this buck, but so I guess they've never made this actual T-Rex, even though they've made all the other ones. And so they thought this would be a good thing to throw in for those hardcore fans that have been asking for this for years. But let's see. Brinkalizer said, I bet there's tons of casual JP collectors that don't know this exists. Yeah, man. And the price point isn't that
Why
ridiculous.
would they? It's a store line.
I know. Yeah. They should put the signage. Oh, that's a good fucking idea. They should put the signage for these crowdfunds in the toy aisles. Just some fucking QR codes, some cool tags that collectors would undoubtedly steal right away. So I don't know.
Yeah, but how many parents would fucking
like
have a
scan a
meltdown if
QR
their kid
code?
Yeah, scan it. It's like, Mom, Dad, I got a $250 fucking dinosaur coming.
Oh my god!
Like, I said, you could buy one figure. What is this?
But it comes with a poo gloves girl
and a boy who's been electrocuted.
and a boy who's been electrocuted.
All right, more big news. Turtle layer.
I fucking saw this. I was like,
This
oh
thing is
my
beautiful.
God.
Dude, I love it if I had a place for it. The subway.
I love
the
the
subway
outhouse.
station. Yeah, yeah, the
fucking poor body.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know about including the villains in the like artwork itself.
They've always done that. Like,
have they? With all of them? Okay.
They did it for the big one that came out with the was it the 2012 line that came out with that huge one that was like Sector's Hive?
Yeah, it was like
it was like 3 or 4 layers or something.
Yeah.
Or levels. So yeah, that's good. And then what do we think about the new turtle van?
I hate the stickers.
It's a turtle van and the pizza thrower.
Yeah.
Smushed together. It's awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
In the glass. I think that's what killed it right there.
The pizza thrower is just too big. Maybe they needed that to add the action feature, the pizza thrower part of it, but yeah.
If I see these guys in the wild, meaning the four turtles, I might get the 4 turtles.
I've been thinking. One, I've got to watch the movie. I am no longer buying things from media that I have not seen before. That's one of the JOMO rules. So I got to see the movie first, but I'm liking the mutagen ones where you get the baby you get the turtle, you get the baby, and you get them. Yeah. Because they are doing 2 packs of the baby turtles in that basic line.
They're glow in the dark, aren't they? The mutagen figures?
The mutagen ones are glow in the dark, yeah. And then the ones in the regular line will be regular.
Is this toy line out now?
Yeah,
it's I saw it in stores. I saw none of the one of the cool things I saw in Target is they brought back the vintage transforming turtles. where you
Oh,
can
nice.
transform
Yeah,
them
yeah.
into a turtle and
Turtle,
then make
then
them like
pull them back
a
out,
regular
yeah.
figure looking. But
That'll probably be at GameStop pretty quick because they've already done the shell ones and
storage shell ones.
storage
there.
shell ones and the regular ones. So
So yeah, I mean, this isn't my turtles. This isn't my turtle van, but for kids, this kid's loving it.
yeah, that kid's all about it.
Even though he looks like he's from 1982. Like
Yeah.
they just cut him out and pasted him over a picture of
Pretty
this.
much.
He was originally playing with the original fucking pizza thrower.
The Gen Z kid to be like, "Where's the cell phone?"
McFarlane 89 2-pack. So how do you guys feel about this? Because you both bought the Flash Batmobile, right?
Yeah.
The big one.
Yeah.
So grumpy that he's now going to do a 2-pack of it and an actual 89 one.
It really just depends on what the Batman looks like. If the Batman's good, I'll get it. But if the Batman, like the retail Batman for the Flash is questionably Keaton. Like, yes, the costume is questionable
really
though. Like, and if it's that kind of quality, I got the NECA Keaton and I got the Mezco 112 Keaton.
Yeah, I have the NECA Keaton. I have the Sideshow Hot Toys Keatons. Like,
so if the Keaton's cool, I'll pick it up. If it's not, I'm good.
So what if this is an all black one instead of the dark gray?
Oh, that doesn't matter to me.
That's what
I'm gonna eventually paint that
to the matte
canopy.
black.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I just wish
that's
it had
what
the
I'm
machine guns
thinking.
on it. That's the only thing that bugged me about it is that it didn't have the machine guns.
And maybe that's what they'll add with this to make the upsell to it. But all right. Oh, we already talked about the Magnus. Couple quick store reports. Beachcomber Wave of Legacy is showing up. If you're an OG fan, Beachcomber is probably the only one you want.
That fucking box is mangled.
Yeah, it's from GameStop.
Yeah, it's all smashed up.
This stuff is free. The other one is the evil female Junkion and then DevCon. Let's see. Scourge from the movie is also showing up. The studio series leader here. And he was cool, but again, I don't have any love for these like kind of hodgepodge like names and people. You know, he's kind of like locked down, but all this kind of stuff. And maybe he comes from a part of the fandom that I'm not aware of. And so maybe people like him more, but that's an easy pass for me. He was good in the movie, but.
So you saw that movie, but you haven't seen The Flash yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing.
This is dedicated to the 4 greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And that's not The Flash.
And Transformers.
89 Batman. That's all I gotta
say. These are kind of cool. These were spotted at Target. Their reaction, even though I'm like, who the fuck would want reaction Beast Wars figures? These are cast in clear plastic and come with a couple extra accessories. Megatron gets the data disc, and Optimus Primal gets the spark. Let's see here.
I'm digging that. I like the reactions line. Like I have the Dead Prime and the Soundwave and shit.
Dude, yeah, for cherry picking, it's amazing.
Yeah,
like
it really
if you're trying to go completist on it, it's a nightmare. It's like Funko, you know, but yeah, to just cherry pick some of the funnest stuff from it, I love it too. I buy more than I should.
Yeah, me
every
too.
time every time I say I cherry pick, I buy way more than I think I should be, quote, cherry picking. You know, like cherry picking should be you're buying 2 to 5% of what they put out, and I find myself buying a lot more than that, you know. All right, let's see, almost hit back on the wrong screen. Online, speaking of reaction, target.com. a Tiger Force shipwreck.
Brutal.
I love them. What are you talking about? It comes with an anchor accessory. Oh, it's even a real rope.
So that whole
thread rope.
Python Patrol came up on BBTS, and I fucking like, canceled all of it as soon as it came up. I couldn't do it.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
see, it's Joe mode for me, but I really want it. But even Python Patrol fans just say, "Oh, what they did with them was just awful."
Yeah, I
like
couldn't do
the
the Cobra Commander or the Destro or the Baroness.
The Destro with his I don't get out in the sun very much chest, you know, like.
I just
he's like, I'm definitely Scottish or whatever he is in that episode. And then, oh God, this is another one of those 12-inch I really want, but
so it's nice.
IG 12.
Can't wait till Hasbro releases this in 6 years.
Yeah.
Babaluga Studios put out a retro version of this already. Well, at least put up for pre-order. They haven't shipped them yet. So I spent $40 on a Kenner scale, really badly produced. Not badly. Babaluga's not that bad. But anyways. So the exclusive comes with so much stuff. Like, oh my God, if you're buying Hot Toys and not buying the exclusives, like you're doing it all wrong. Interesting that he's 14 inches for a fucking 1/6 scale. Just shows how tall IG-88 or IG-12 should be. So you can ride in Baba Frick or Boba, not Boba.
Babu Frick.
Babu Frick.
And it's not technically Babu Frick, it's just one of his kind.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, they're called Ancillarians.
I thought it was Babu Frick. I thought.
Oh no, it's just his people.
Okay, so it's just they're engineers, and he's engineering this guy.
Jeez,
yeah, they're awesome.
What are you saying?
They're adorable.
Like?
What's that?
God,
yeah.
Wow, the racism of aliens.
Yeah, they.
You know what I do now, dude? When anybody mentions Yoda, I go, "Is that Grandpa Grogu?"
They all just look alike.
Dude, they all look exactly the same. They're all one puppet like that's been multiplied.
And this is crazy. I don't know if they've ever done this with Hot Toys before. Oh, here. Yes, I'll accept your cookies. What is this? Okay. What was I looking for? There was something. Now we're just going into crazy pictures that have nothing to do with it. I guess it's just this multi-pick that shows that. Wow, here. Okay, fuck this. Sorry, let's start over here. So one, he has sound effects. He has the yes, no sound effect, which is crazy. Awesome. I don't know if they've ever done that in a Hot Toys. Maybe a Hot Toys collector.
The most they've ever done is lights. I've never heard of doing sound.
Yeah. We get not the regular. What do they call this thing? Not the standard one.
Oh, the Prim.
Yeah. We get a new one here. You get a mouse droid, which they made a very big deal of that. So you can kind of see him here with Grogu in him. And then the guy that's not Babu Frick in him.
Hold on, I'm gonna get the species. They're called Anzellans. Anzellan. Anzellans.
Interesting. They show them versus the original IG-12 that they did, and the kind of the differences in the molding. Yeah, he is a tall motherfucker, man.
I mean, even the fucking retro Kenner figure is taller than all the other figures. Like, that's a big ass toy. I mean, spindly as fuck, but he's tall.
Are you sure that mouse droid's coming with him, or is it?
Yeah, this is what's interesting. This is what I was just noticing. So then they start getting into Mando accessories, like the backpack and the shield that he gets, and the little baton. Then they get into fucking what's his name? Paz Vizsla's fucking overheating rifle, and then her Mando shield. And yeah, they're all things that are coming with it in the exclusive.
Oh shit. Crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I've never heard them like that's a
Yeah,
lot
like
of stuff.
cross the figures with the accessories. So.
Like he's literally the listing is literally called IG-12 with accessories.
Yeah.
Look, it says it at the top there. Like,
They're like, you already bought one. All we did was hollow out the chest cavity. So
Yeah.
we're going to give you a lot of shit.
And then you have to buy all these figures for that shit to even make sense.
Yeah. So that's crazy. All right. We got to get on to
oh, it's
what
got
we
the fruit.
because
Nice.
I got a lot. All right. Who wants to be first on? Who got the least?
I got two things.
All right, he's got the least.
Okay. So let me get this. Let me do this. Let me drag you over here. Oh, you can see my eye. Like my booze is kicking in. I'm all.
I got on the tail of Grizzlor.
Yeah,
Wonder.
Wonder. Nice.
Very cool.
So you
I'm
ordered
probably
the
eventually
new-
going to be.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I didn't mean to stop.
No,
on
go
that.
ahead. I ordered the new one. I ordered the new one.
You ordered the pre-order version, right? So this was the pre-order.
Yeah, by the time I
not
got to him, he
the-
was long sold out. Yeah.
So, and you opened them. So, did it have the little card straightener, the little wedge at the top of the box? Do you remember? Like a
Yeah,
cardboard
it had like
piece?
it had like
Okay.
a little cardboard. It's thin. It was like a thin strip folded into a square. It
Yeah.
sat in- yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make
Yep.
sure because the first Wondars didn't have that. I sold my first Wondars because when you pulled them out, and again, I know it's just the trash on the back of your figure, but
Mhm.
they were all like cupped like that. So,
Oh.
anyways,
No, it was straight as could be. It had that thing. But eventually, I think I'm going to pop on He-Man's chest armor. I just like the dark brown loincloth and the black boots and the black armbands. I'd like to see what he looks like with He-Man's armor.
Yeah,
I just really like him. I just think he's really cool.
I agree.
Like I just wanted him because he's a cool little like hit note in history.
Yeah,
But he ends up just looking really great.
yeah, especially
So I
with the
got him,
Zodak.
and then-
I've always dug the Zodak gun and armor.
Yeah, dude. And then the only other thing, you convinced me to buy last episode. I got the Stan Solo
Ooh.
Rebel Fleet Trooper.
And is he sold
He's
out now, or
beautiful.
just the carded version is sold out? I know
Uh,
one or
I
both.
don't
is
know.
sold
Once I bought it, I haven't been back to the site.
out.
I could tell you though, because he's listed in my favorites on Etsy. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Sweet. Yeah, he's next one due up is Dagobah Luke that we should be getting.
Yeah,
Then
Dagobah.
he's-
I'm gonna pass on Dagobah Luke. He's never interested me.
Yeah, me neither. And
Are you
then
there?
yeah, you're stuttering. You're losing a little bit of connection, a little bit of a delay, but he also has a screen accurate Greedo coming out, and then I don't think it's a 3-piece, it's a 2-piece retro Vader helmet. But-
Yes, with the removable. Yeah, no, he's still got him on site. He's got singles and multi-packs.
Yeah,
got
yeah,
4
he did
packs.
an army builder version.
You
Never
can't
can
see
see
it.
it. It always
Yeah, it's like-
blanks out. Yeah,
You could
it's
see
too
the
bright.
vests. Yeah, but yeah, so they're still on the site on Etsy. Stan Solo Creations USA.
Dude, perfect vintage figures. I
told
support
you.
other creators, but yes, Cliff was absolutely right. I should have been on this bandwagon 5 years ago. Maybe not for a lot of the obscure stuff, but go get them while the getting's hot.
Yeah, like you. Well, I assumed they were all like this. They spoiled me, and then I got some Has No Talents flippy floppies, and I was
Yeah,
like, oh, no.
exactly. You're like, okay. Yeah,
I have two Hasbro talent figures. That's it. They're both loosey goosey as shit.
I started with him, and I'm like, wow, this is the best factory reproductions you can get. Like, no, they're not even close.
Stan Solo, they're like Roger. I don't know if you have any Stan Solo. They're indistinguishable from vintage Kenner.
Yeah,
and they're brand new.
Yeah,
so
that's the only way you can tell is they look so brand new when you get them. That's the only thing that looks different is every other vintage figure you've ever seen doesn't look this new.
Yeah, like all my Stormtroopers are Stan Solo because they're bright white and fucking brand new.
Yeah. All right, badass.
That's it.
All right,
you ready? I'm ready. You ready?
Scrap.
Ooh.
Scrap iron.
Is that showing up in America yet? Is that a Canada?
That I've
I know. I got it. EB Games got like this whole fucking wave in.
Nice. Nice.
So
I bet he's cool looking. You'll never know, but I bet
I'll
he is.
never know, but he is. I got Torpedo.
Oh shit!
Nice. Oh god.
He's one of the few I actually pre-ordered.
Yeah.
First
4 figures I ever owned.
You got me some fucking Copperhead.
See, you need to be open to these so we can ask you about colors and shit.
But yeah,
it's all good.
It looks colored.
Yep, there's color all over this package.
Color all over it. Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Nice.
Again, no interest in them, but I love that they did fucking the goat horns and shit.
It's
or
rock and roll,
horns,
man.
I guess. Whatever.
Shipwreck.
Oh. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, I like the art. Like I never saw that.
It's like
screaming shipwreck.
Is that a scream? Well, is it a fighting scream or a scared scream? What's your
scared scream?
It looks like he saw something that's scaring the shit out of him.
Spooked.
Like
probably caught Lady Jake blowing Flint.
Yeah, right.
The synthoids from the fucking Welcome to Springfield.
Because remember, he was very rapey on the cartoon.
He's super rapey. Arctic bats.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Paige awesome. Got those in the group as well.
They fucking released fast. It was weird.
Yeah, she said she got them from Hasbro Pulse.
I got mine from GameStop. Like Tiger Force Dusty.
Yeah. These I haven't seen any posts about any of these.
Nice.
Besides the fucking Arctic bats, at least.
And Bazooka, which I'm loving the artwork.
Oh, nice. The bazooka artwork, his fucking bazooka blowing him off his feet was always.
It almost looks like Ed McGuinness.
Who's Ed McGuinness?
Oh, he's a guy. He's an artist he's got a very distinct style, very beefy guys. He did Superman like when I was in like high school, so like late 90s.
So yeah, that's what I got.
Hell yeah. All right, mofos. Let's get serious in this fucking house. All right, starting with loose. Gotta show this off. No offense, Cliff, but State Farm was doing personalized bobbleheads at the convention that I went to. So this is a gamer.
Well,
line,
Slick,
so.
I have made great strides to not name the company I work for, so you've just singled one out. Thank you.
Oh my god, okay. It's not progressive.
I don't work with any reptiles.
I got the animation colored hound, so I got one to keep in box, but through the Power Days sale, they put this guy up on 35% off, so I got him.
Oh, I haven't actually seen what he looks like. I have him, but
yeah, and he's beautiful. He's got some weight. I didn't realize this, and I should have because I've opened a couple already, but he does have his die cast, so he's really heavy. The little the spring missile launcher that goes on his shoulder does not work. They cast the missiles just slightly larger than the hole, so you got to kind of push them in. I've taken an X-Acto to one to like kind of smooth it out, and it kind of shoots now, but not really. Again, Hasbro deal days, things on my Jomo. I got the vintage collection, Paz Vizsla. He's amazing. He's not $28 amazing for these stupid deluxes, but
He's $28.
Yeah, dude, they're expensive.
Yeah, blast effects on the back. He's got his Mando shield, sheathed big ass knife here, and then blast effects on his Gatling gun. But yeah, again, fucking, this is not a $28 toy.
I'm waiting for it to go on rollback.
It is a vibroblade.
Oh, vibroblade. Excuse me. It pierces the armor. Let's see. I finally found. I only have one more Final Faction figure. So these are the new repaints of them, the Elite, and I love this guy that most of his body is translucent. Again, we're talking $1.25 for this guy, and he's only 5 points of articulation.
These guys are awesome,
dude. So here's the Elite version of this bro. So he's got nice fucking, and it's not vac metalized. Like, if you see this gold paint, this is what Hasbro should be doing. This gold paint is so much more vibrant than what they've done on C-3PO and shit. And this is $1.25 with 2 fucking accessories. Cool fucking arm cannon thing. It's a little bent. I need to take my heat gun to it. But and then this little cute chick ninja Jinx, where granted her swords are very much Chat May swords. They are way fucking bigger than they need to
Look
be.
at the size of her hands.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, and then they got to make her hands that
at
big.
least they gave her hands that'll hold the swords. Like Chat May would have just given like
yeah, you had just got accessories that big and hands that can't hold.
Yeah.
My figure of the month from CFCB is very cool. It's a fucking Coca-Cola R2. He made a Diet Coke version and a Sprite. They're all based on the Galaxy's Edge. The little fucking containers you can get. So he's cute. But again, you know, he's loosey goosey as fuck. This is not Stan Solo quality, but glad to have him. Speaking of other non-Stan Solo, I picked up this dude. Cliff, you know who he is?
Well, that is clearly Han Solo Endor's body.
Yep.
And probably a Death Squad commander's head.
Just repainted into it. Yeah. And I don't even know where the fucking gun comes from. I don't know. I'm like, that looks like a G.I. Joe gun to me. I'm like, but this is, I think this is Sith Lord Creations. I can't remember. It's one of the people you're not allowed to buy from if you buy from Stan Solo. But
dude, his shit sucks. That's okay. I mean, that's okay.
This is actually really good. Like the tolerances are good, the plastic feels good, but yeah, like you say, it's a knockoff as opposed to a creation, you know, kind of thing. But I love Rebel.
He robbed so many people.
And I don't know if it's him or not. Like I researched it when it originally went up on eBay, and I found some stuff, and I can't remember. It was $20 with free shipping. So I'm like, that's worth it just to fucking give it a shot. At the con I went to, we always support one of the Lego minifigure people that basically buy $1 to $2 knockoff Lego minifigures from China and then sell them for $4 to $5 a piece. But it's become a con tradition for us. So I got
is that you as a
Jake? Might as well be, right?
Yeah.
It does look very similar if I were to put them
Amazing.
side by side. But what's cool about these is they are taller. So here, let me grab Freddy Cougar here. So you can see the height difference in the avatar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
which is
Yeah, you can
kinda
see in their
cool.
legs. The legs are
Yeah.
choices. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's literally a whole, doing like Lego does. It's a whole nother brick height. And then I got, just because I love T-Rexes, but I especially love Rex from Toy Story. And then probably one of my most fun Legos is a fucking King Shark. Yeah. So he's got a working mouth and shit. And then you got to love his shorts. So.
Hey, a question for you, because we're briefly talking about you love T-Rexes. We didn't talk about the dinosaurs that NECA revealed.
Oh, did I not put that in?
It wasn't in the show notes, and you just reminded me because of Rex.
I went way over. Okay, I'll try to put it in the next one, but
cool.
Just to talk about it. So Super 7 is doing an Ultimates Earl and an Ultimates
it's
Baby.
NECA.
Or sorry, yes, I'm sorry. NECA is doing it's hard because NECA calls them Ultimate. And Super 7 calls it Ultimates.
Yep.
It's annoying as fuck. But
one's great, one's okay.
Well,
I'm gonna have both Nosferatus. We could do a comparison time if Pixel Dan allows me. If grants an injunction, because I know he's very litigious. If he grants me an injunction to do a comparison time, we'll do both Ultimate Nosferatus.
So this is kind of how I feel about the Ultimate versus the Ultimates. One will be around in 20 years, the Ultimates, and one will be broken. One will be broken.
I will say though, I've never had a single breakage issue with any of my monster Ultimates. None of my Jasons, none of my Freddys.
Maybe the newer one. Yeah, I mean mine came from Aliens and Predator. That's where I've
had many breakages
with
my
notorious
Predators.
breaks out of very valuable figures. But this is kind of interesting for people that have a Dollar Tree. This was a fun little fucking $1.25 pack. I mean, look at that. It even has like smooth concrete. It's just a park bench with a fucking trash can and a light post. The trash can does empty. Granted, it hits the park bench, but you can empty the back of the trash can.
Can't you flip it around?
Yeah, you could if you wanted the inside to be there. Good point.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so now if you're sitting on the park bench, you can throw away your shit and the guy can empty it out there. So great little build for $1.25. You can't fucking beat that. Okay, sorry. I do have a fucking lot of shit. Again, Jomo stuff that didn't pre-order, but at 35% off can pass up. What's sad is in this same wave should have been the Mara Jade, and they never put the Mara Jade on sale. So it shows that they're not blanketing discounting things. They're seeing what sells better and what sells worse. So these two guys, the comic Black Series figures, were in the sale, but the Mara Jade was not. But
yeah, you'll never get a Mara Jade on a clearance. Everyone loves Mara Jade.
And then I got this goofy thing. I wanted to have it open. Yeah, dude. A 6-inch fucking basketball hoop with stand and everything. Oh yeah. I'm never gonna buy.
Do you have any starting lineup figures?
No, because
okay.
They won't ever make another wave. I assume because they went from $50 to $30. Then they were in the sale for 35% off at $30. So I mean, you could have got them for for $20 a piece. But I don't like any of the players. Like if it's not a Nugget or a Nick, I don't want him. I thought about getting LeBron James, but I don't even really like him. He's a major superstar. What?
You said if it's not a Nugget or Nick. Nick who?
Knickerbocker.
It's a joke. It's a joke. I know you're talking about the New York Knicks.
I didn't know if you knew that much about sports ball or
It's
not.
par for the court with me. It's par for the court.
So let's see. I don't know if I showed this off last time. Did I show this guy off?
Oh no, you got that. What is that? That's the old school diamond.
Yeah, the Diamond Select that the Toys R Us was based off of. That has no articulation in the legs, but it comes with the lady, and again, I don't remember her name.
She's a dame. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
She's the dame.
Yeah, it comes with the Kay Lawrence in her famous swimsuit. And so, dude, these things complete go for more than what I paid for this in the package. And it's not a good, it's fucking bent everywhere it can.
It's Jesus. It's almost like if you make a gigantic package, no one's ever going to be able to store it correctly.
Exactly. So again, doesn't involve Jomo. It finally hit the price point I was willing to pay for.
You opening it?
No, I'll probably keep it in package. These fucking dude, those diamonds, and especially those sideshow ones from Universal from 20 years ago. You look at them and they break. It's just not worth opening them. I don't mind having them in crappy packages. I have a version of them, and then with my GameStop rewards, this guy was on clearance, so he's an extra 30% off. Then my rewards, so he came out to about $13. Just got an extra one to open. Already have one of them.
Oh, so is the blue Royal Guard anywhere near as important to you as the? Obviously not as the red. You love the red, but
the red is
blue to be.
Yeah, so this is from Force Unleashed, one of my favorite video games, and this is the Imperial Senate Guard. So in the prequel trilogy, they had Senate Guards, and they had cool like fucking Road Warrior like feather
like Gladiator.
Yeah, exactly. More like a Spartan, I guess, than Road Warrior. But so these were in the game. These were like the guys that were actually fighting, like when you got there at the end of Force Unleashed. So
I like the shade of blue.
I get every version. Yeah, I dig it too. It's beautiful. So this is one to finally open. And then my only two con pickups besides the little Lego minifigures.
Yeah.
Oh, do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah.
And again, it's a horrible specimen. I mean, look at the card.
You better open the shit out of that Crypt Keeper, dude.
No, it's still sticking on there. But yeah, we have card lift, we have card bending, and the bubble lift, or not card lift, bubble lift, and stuff like that. But at $20, I would pay more for shipping, right? Like if you ever were to find one of these online. And they also had him in his tuxedo, but I don't really like that look.
Yeah, I was good. You got to get him in his robes. I kind of wish he didn't have the hood up.
Yeah, and I kind of wish it wasn't the animated one.
Oh, dude, they're not getting away with giving you a real Crypt Keeper back in the day.
Exactly. This is from Ace Novelties. What's the copyright?
Weren't they the troll company, Ace Novelty?
I don't know. I think
Ace Novelty was like the people who produced trolls. Hold on. I lost my Mac screen.
You're like
there. I think they did all the trolls. I think they did the stone protectors too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I think
all I've seen is this Crypt Keeper that I've wanted. So picked him up. And then this was my other. Probably could have got it cheaper online, but I don't care. It's a con purchase. Booyah! The Trick or Treat Terrifier. So amazing. This is probably the coolest thing is if you spray him with ice cold water. So it's not stick him in the freezer. it says it does need to be cold water. If you spray him, he becomes the bloody Terrifier.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, and it was nice. I saw him at a couple
The
booths,
package
and
has his hat.
yeah, it was so hard to carry this home because it's a 10.5 inch or 11-inch card instead of a 9-inch. Like,
yeah,
Mrs. McFavor
I've
was
seen
not
so
happy.
many clips of that movie, but I've yet to see the movie.
dude,
Oh,
it's got really great effects. The movies themselves, both Terrifier 1 and Terrifier 2, are too mean for me.
Too
Yeah,
mean. What do you
I
mean?
mean,
They're really mean. Like they're not
It really,
fun.
it is real. It's like fucking torture porn.
Yeah,
and-
it's real.
And not
torture
even
porn.
with a, and not even like with a good story. Like Hostel was torture porn, but there was always like a storyline,
like
going.
an interest. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good point.
like this is literally this guy going person to person and just doing the most horrific things to them.
Yeah, so like you should just watch the killings on YouTube and you'll be fine.
The killings.
Watch the movie. The movies are good. I like the movies.
Fucking Terrifier 2 is like 2 hours and 40 minutes. I was like,
I know, dude. Oh,
I don't like them.
okay.
I like horror a lot. You know, we talk about it all the time. There are movies I don't like because they're too mean, and Terrifier is one of those series. They're too cruel. Like Jason's not cruel. Jason just kills people.
Like
Like
Yeah.
the Art the Clown
Centipede?
is fucking cruel.
Yeah,
What?
he is.
Like the Human Centipede.
That's cruel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hostel
like-
was cruel. I
It's-
get
Hostel's
that,
cool,
Yeah.
but Hostel has an actual story. Like it's a
Yeah.
legitimate like.
Yeah,
And you're not really
they're
following the killers. You're following the kids who kind of get wrapped up in it.
Right.
And
And it
Terrifier,
is-
just every person you meet is a terrible shitbag. It's like a Rob Zombie movie,
Right.
and
Yeah.
they just die a horrible death. Except for there's the girl in Terrifier 2 who's kind of cool. Like she's got the
Yeah.
wings or whatever.
And that's with Hostel, like you kind of do care about the characters. They're just there to have a good time. They're not carving their names on fucking historical monuments and shit like that. They're just trying to get with chicks, and they get lured into it. Spoilers if you haven't seen. Was that 2008? maybe?
Hostel 2 was 05. So
okay. So then it's
maybe
at least
03.
02
maybe
or
03.
03. Yeah. Cliff. Mark Haddock has a question about his insurance policy.
It's not covered. It's not sudden and accidental. It's long term.
That's the script says. Yeah, it says don't apologize because that admits fault.
Yeah, I used to do auto too, so I can give you all. If you guys get into a car accident, I'll coach you how to take a recorded statement. Give a recorded statement. You braked, honked, and swerved. All three. You saw him. You braked, honked, and swerved. I was so tired of people saying he just came out of nowhere. No, he didn't.
No, you saw him. You did everything you could possibly do to
You
avoid
saw him. You
it.
took evasive. You had lookout.
All right, let's get through grab bag. We even have some third party grab bag in here. So first up, Joe Shirts. This isn't really my style, but hey,
That's
maybe somebody
rough.
rock-
Wow, you were committed
No?
for that
You-
shirt.
The blue one doesn't look so bad.
That is over the top, dude.
Yeah, that
See,
is too.
this
That is
one,
that is loud.
Yeah.
but see, this is a Joe Con shirt for me. Like I'd buy this to rock at a Joe Con where people can be like, "Oh, the artwork."
No one will
Because
say
it's the
that.
most
I mean, like,
amazing.
look at
Yeah.
that fucking loser over there.
That's
Be like, why is my cornea? Why is my cornea
You'll be
detached?
judged for wearing that shirt.
Like, we got
Yeah, it's a bit
Snapper and
much.
Ripper. We've got fucking
Major blood.
short fuse.
You got a sky. You got what? You got the Skyhawk, right? No, what's it called? The Dragonfly.
Or no, this is
Dragonfly.
Breaker.
Breaker,
Yeah,
yeah.
Dragonfly. Oh, we do have short fuse.
You got
up here.
82 and 83.
Rakondo,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, you got
come on.
84 and
This thing
83
is-
there.
This
right.
one's a little more.
That one you could get away with a con. People won't judge you
Really?
for that shirt.
Yeah,
Oh.
dude, it's just a blue shirt with some designs on it. It's not
Yeah.
different than like a whole like.
You're
It
not
does
taking
feel a
over the
little
world.
bit more Hawaiian than the
Yeah.
other one.
That's a
Artwork
big
And look,
is
it's like
good.
little clumps of dioramas.
Here we go. Here's the Dreadnought one with the swamp in the background.
Again, that is still a good shirt.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
I don't know if I like
I
the green and the
artwork
red
one.
together. It looks a little Christmassy, but
That would be a good Christmas shirt. If you wanted to lay it down, that would be a Christmas shirt for sure.
What are the Dreadnoughts on the cycles from? That's completely made up, isn't it?
no, they used to drive motorcycles.
Yeah,
Maybe
it was a
cartoon?
Yeah,
they all
Oh,
drove
okay.
motorcycles. In the
Yeah, they all
cartoon.
had like they were bikers essentially.
Yeah, they were
like
biker
swamp
gang.
bikers.
But then the Thunder Machine, that looks like toy artwork, isn't it? And especially the trike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trike was only ever toy
yeah, that
stuff.
was only ever toy.
I'm
Oh,
sure
there you
there's
go.
only
You can
so
get a
many Dreadnought
koozie.
things, so I'm sure they were just had to take everything, man.
That again.
This is too much.
Yeah.
much.
One big picture. Like I have a Rise of Cobra where it's basically Snake Eyes like that, like in a big huge action scene across the whole front, and it's just too much.
That's from the
Especially
silent
in
issue. That's from issue
Yeah.
21.
Silent interlude.
Wait, he has a gun in Silent Interlude?
Oh,
I thought
and
it
he's
was
in
all
back.
I thought it was all just swords in Silent Interlude because that looks like Commando
No.
Snake Eyes.
That's the cover. I don't know
Oh,
if
okay.
the inside if he ever shoots.
No,
Like,
no.
or if he's
no, yeah,
just
he
a
does. He has
ninja.
silencers. He has silencers.
Oh, does he? Okay. So, but yeah, on the back and the front, that's
Oh,
a
that's
little
hard.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Like, yeah, the back should just be the pattern and not the graphic.
I like how they made they put it on a guy with tattoos because they're
Yeah.
like, no, this guy, you won't say anything about this shirt.
Yeah,
I would.
He's-
I would. I don't
he's
give
got
a
a
fuck.
jack
Any
on
tattoos.
his back of the forearm. His veins. This
Oh,
guy
he's
looks like
he's got
juicing.
matching stars. He's got matching stars on his above his elbows.
And this is the goofiest one.
That's a pajama.
And all
shirt.
the
You wear that to
different,
bed.
yeah, dude. Well, or a Gen Z shirt. I see
Yeah.
lots of Gen Z.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen a
wearing
shirt though with the Arashikage and the Cobra symbol.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot. That shirt is brutal.
I'm still loving. I might actually buy this.
I would throw a bottle of water at you if I saw you.
What?
It's like if you
All right,
bought that
let's
shirt,
see.
you have to wear it on an episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
have to wear
of
it.
course.
I'll wear
I
my loudest fuck
Ooh.
Reanimator shirt. Have I ever shown you guys my crazy Reanimator shirt?
No.
Can
It's
I
not
get
it's
it?
not too dissimilar from this.
Oh, look! All the real men sizes are sold out. 4XL, 3XL, 2XL, and XL. So unless you're a really fit GI Joe fan, this is not the shirt for you. I guarantee you will see this at a convention in your area. All
Well,
right,
that joke's on you. I don't go to conventions.
Yeah. I guarantee you there'll be a bottle of water thrown at your head.
And then
Waste a good
again,
bottle of
this was just something that entered my Insta feed.
Puma.
But Puma made Thundercat shoes.
See, if you showed up with those shoes on and that fucking shirt, you're getting beaten up. I'm sorry.
The Mumras aren't too bad, and neither are the Panthros. But
I like the
Chitaras
Panthros.
and the Thundercats are pretty wild.
Yeah, where they just try to have everybody.
Yeah.
They've got Chitara, they've got Tigra. I don't know what, maybe the tan is supposed to be Lion-O or something, but then they have the Panthro heel.
But the Panthro look like my pumps.
I know, I was gonna say those don't look too far from Reebok pumps, that's
Yeah.
for sure. So 40% off right now. So
Yeah,
let's
weird.
see, $40 off and then $8, so $48.
Dude, I have 3 pairs of shoes right now. That's more shoes I've ever had at once. No, 4 because I have dress shoes. So I have 4 pairs. It's the first time in my life I've had 4 pairs of shoes.
I have
Right.
13 pairs of shoes.
I bought a new pair of Jordan 1s, majority black. They're black, white, and red. And I've been waiting to rock them. And I was like, oh, this con, yes. I fucking laced them up with checkerboards, fucking old school breakdancing style, b-boying. Luckily, we forgot to go to Costco to get our Bubba Gump gift cards on discount there. And so I put them on right before we headed for the con. I went to Costco because our Costco is only 5 minutes away. Literally, from the time walking to my house to my truck, which is in the front of my house, walking to the back of Costco where the gift cards are, walking back and back into my house, bloody blisters on the back of them. And I was literally going to get on a light rail and then walk 12,000 steps that day. So I'm so glad I didn't just put those on and go to the con, because literally within fucking, I don't know, 100 yards, I had bloody blisters on the back of my feet. So
yeah, dude, you got to break in shoes, bro.
Yeah, well, but still, that was like sandpaper scraping along my Achilles heel. I've never had shoes that.
Do you not wear
bad.
Socks?
I do. I wear no-shows though.
Oh, there you go. That's your fucking problem right there.
Yeah, you need a fucking crew sock.
Yeah, exactly.
Old man
you gotta dad it up. Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta wear dad
that shit up, buddy. Look at that.
Yeah, old man tube socks, buddy. That's
yours aren't even crews. Yours are above the calf there, Cliff.
I believe they're technically
compression socks.
This is my
to
left
help
leg,
with your
though.
circulation.
This is my left leg though, so it's much thinner than my right leg.
Yes.
So the sock does go up higher on my left leg.
You don't like to show your legs in public. I appreciate you sharing that with our fans.
Well, dude, it's literally like an emaciated Ethiopian left leg and like a regular ass right leg. And I'm sick of answering questions.
and I shouldn't laugh about that. Yeah,
it's okay.
Sure
dude, I laugh.
No, that's good. I'm glad that you don't worry about it. But yeah, I can imagine people saying, "Oh, did you just get a cast off?" or "Oh, what happened to your foot?" That kind of shit.
People who ask me why I'm limpy, and I just go, "I'm not." And they don't know what to say. So it's all good.
Let's see. 46-2 says, "Hey guys, 4 a.m. here. I just woke up in the middle of the night to go. Well, cannot fall asleep again. So I hope you too. Bad idea." I'm glad you saw my face in a
46-2's profile picture is the base we used for.
Oh yeah. Your Skeletor. So I don't know. Does that put him at? I think that's about Figs too. I know it's early morning for Mark Haddock as well.
Was a bit much me showing that much leg?
No, I need some of that fucking shirt.
These shirts are kind of cool. What is the weirdest piece of clothing that you own, and do you wear it casually? I have a yellow furry Pokemon hat.
I have a Freddy Krueger Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Badass. You wear anything outlandish when you go to a con or club night or something like that?
Club night.
I would pay to see.
I know you're as
Roger
old as me, so probably not. But
he'd be like Bedgeby in Train Spotting. He'd just fucking
exactly.
fight.
I'd be the old guy in the corner.
I just meant you'd hurt people.
Not really. I'm very particular about that stuff. It has to be very
so
plain.
When you dress up, so you're like me, we only ever see you in a t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
When you dress up, when you got to go out to holiday dinner, or you said it's your daughter's graduation weekend last weekend, like what did you wear to her graduation? Do you still wear fucking tennis shoes and a t-shirt?
No, he's got a collared shirt right there.
So button up, and is that short sleeve or is that rolled up?
Rolled up. I can't stand long sleeve shirts. It fucking drives me nuts.
Okay, so a short sleeve but still collared, button up with some jeans. Okay, I can feel you. And
Okay,
you don't
here-
have any weird things.
Oh, look at
What is that?
coat.
A tuxedo or is that a
Yeah.
fucking blazer?
You know what tuxedo where he lives? A tuxedo is a denim shirt and a denim coat.
The Wild West of Canada.
Yeah, the Wild West of Canada. Yeah. Yes, that's about as dressy as I get. Like I'll be honest. I don't wear much that would bring attention to myself. That
Yeah. Yeah, when I dress up, I have the same black button-up shirt. It's literally a Walmart shirt, but it looks really fancy. It's kind of got a sheen to it. It's polyester. And then some really nice jeans. I don't wear slacks.
I got nice jeans.
And then really nice dress-up shoes. Like, not pricey, but they're fucking John Madden, or not John Madden's. They're Madden's. I don't know.
Steve Madden. I believe Steve Madden.
It's Steve Madden, yeah. Jessica loves his women's line. So I got him almost as a joke for her, like, look, they're Maddens. But yeah, weird stuff. Probably the weirdest I get is because I'm PTA president, or I was for the last year. I have a shirt that says straight out of PTA, and it looks like straight out of Compton.
All right.
Like, that's probably the
I have Batman shirts.
thing I wear.
I have car shirts.
Yeah.
Like, that's about as crazy as it gets.
Yeah, I don't even have any like geeky button-up shirts or anything like that.
My button-up shirts are just normal button-up shirts.
Yeah. All my geeky stuff are t-shirts, which
mine too.
Aren't weird.
No.
But all right, we're over 3 hours. All we got is Skybound solicitation. So Skybound's taking over Transformers and G.I. Joe for comics. So they've announced a Transformers 1. They put out the characters for both Autobots and Decepticons. If you're a comic fan, you've probably already seen it. It's mainline G1 guys, Soundwave, Seekers, RC's in there for some reason. I think just to have a female or something. But no Megatron or Optimus Prime that I've seen yet. And then Joe, they aren't even doing a mainline book yet. They're going to do a Duke #1 and a Cobra Commander #1. So
for comics?
Yeah, this is the new one. This is Skybound. This is whatchamacallit. I think this is Robert Kirkman's publishing company, the guy that did Walking Dead. So
Roger, I just caught your comment on my story.
Right? I was just reaffirming that.
He commented on my clean time story. In case you didn't know, me and Cliff are BFFs.
Trying to scare off Shane. Staking his territory.
Your move, Montroy.
Yeah. What's up now, son?
46 and 2 will say, I'll make sure to put it on next time I have a job interview. Suit, tie, and furry hat.
There you go.
I am so thankful that I never will have a job interview in a suit anymore. Like, even my tech jobs, like if you go in a suit, you're overdressed. So
I did a power move last time I interviewed for a job at the company I'm at. I wore a shirt and tie, boxers, because it was just like this.
Oh, Zoom.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was business up top, I was party down below. Like,
all right, motherfuckers. Well, we're way over at this point. So we had a blast. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Oh, this is what I keep meaning to do and don't do. So KJ Smith, AAA, Jurassic Park Compound. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad to hear you're listening. Nerds Get Chicks, JB in the house, Brinkalizer. Who else we got? Mark Haddock was in the house. Duke Fisticuffs. I don't know who that is, but
sounds like a douche.
Yeah.
Douche Fisticuffs.
I feel like I could be his best friend though. No big deal.
About Figs, aka MH, and 46 and 2. Thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. And we will see you at the same bat time, same bat channel, at
Except
least.
totally different.
Yeah,
we'll be on
because
Sundays
it's our
again.
regular one because we're on the wrong one now. Yeah, probably a bad comparison. But we'll see you sooner rather than later.
Or later rather than sooner.
Boo.